Factory painted color accent panel kit. Mercury color accent panels. The perfect complement to total performance.
There we go. You know when it sloshes that amount of water, you know it's a darn good fish.
Competitive anglers powered by Mercury Pro XS outboards have won more bass fishing tournaments than all other brands combined. With lightning quick acceleration, legendary reliability, and lightweight design, Pro XS has everything you need to travel farther, faster, and harder.
Something fresh happening in Mississippi, fresh from the Gulf, and a seafood tradition as flavorful as it is enduring. Fresh from the land, whose rich soil imparts unique flavors and inspires creativity. And fresh from the heart, where practiced hands turn simple ingredients into masterful creations. If you've been looking for somewhere fresh to explore, come savor the journey in Mississippi.
There are people who know that there's more to getting there than just getting there. Who know that going fast isn't fast enough. And who know living isn't the same as feeling alive. They're people who aren't afraid to stand out, make noise, make waves, and never look back. This one's for them. The Mercury 115 horsepower and 150 horsepower Pro XS outboards. Built to win tournaments. Designed to win your heart. Mercury, go boldly.
Hey guys, Mike McClure, Pro Team Manager for Tail and Toes Customs. Been with the company since 2012 when we started up, and last couple of years, man, he's worked her tail off to the last 4 years to be exact. Come out with this brand new awesome material. There's nothing like it. The perforation, the breathability on them hot days on the water, it's absolutely outstanding. So make sure you get on Tail and Toes Customs, get you a jersey, shirt, anything you need done up the way you want it. Everything's 100% customizable. You think it, she'll make it. And we'll see you on the water.
There we go. You know when it sloshes that amount of water, you know it's a darn good fish.
The 2026 Redfish World Championship from Gulfport, Mississippi. I've got two Hall of Fame fishermen right here with us as we are kicking off this tournament. And I tell you what, this tournament is creating a lot of buzz here on the Gulf Coast. Mother Nature hasn't been helpful to us so far today, but we're going to talk about here with our experts in just a minute. On to my right here, I've got Chris Conklin. He's going to be talking with the anglers about what happened today, and you're going to see all the interviews with every angler as we're going for. And Amanda, who needs no introduction to the fishing world, Gritter, will be talking about the game plan going forward for these anglers and how they're going to do it. And we'll talk about a lot of our sponsors. We'll have the weigh-ins for you here. We're going to have a lot of great info. And these guys are going to be the stars of the show. The anglers are the stars of the show. These two are going to help navigate you through these waters today as we have day one of our weigh-in. And I'm going to kick it over to Chris. And Chris, when we come in here, give us a little bit, tell the viewers a little bit about your story and how you became the angler that you are and what these guys are dealing with today.
Well, so I've been a guide for over 30 years out of Charleston, South Carolina. I co-own the Southern Redfish Cup. A lot of these anglers qualified for this tournament through my tournament series. And so you can just look out there and hear the wind. My guys, all the guys are up against, some tough conditions.
Well, And with that, you're going to talk specifically about what happened today. Now, with what happened today, Gritter, you're going to take them through the rest of this tournament. And how do you navigate that whole process here?
Well, these guys are going to have a lot of challenges, coming up today and tomorrow and Saturday. Maybe a little less weather tomorrow and the next day, but today is going to be really, really tough conditions. We're going to find out who was able to be really good and maybe be really lucky too, and bring in those bags of fish today. But I'm going to talk to them about what is their plan for tomorrow and how are they going to navigate back up the ranks to get in that top 20 to make it to the weekend on Saturday.
So let me ask you this. When Mother Nature rears her ugly head, how difficult is it for you on moving day to try, if you're on the cusp in that, that 25 to 30 range, to try to get yourself into that top 20? How difficult is for that as an angler?
Well, it is tough, and I've been there a lot. I mean, 22 years I fished on the tours, right? I know all of what these guys go through. And the weather, just expect it. It's tournament day, so here it comes. But to try to fill that hole from day one to day two and make the leap into the final day, you just got to swing for the fences on everything. You got to throw out plan A, B, C, D, E, go to where you think there might be some studs, and hope you stick 3 of them quick. And you just can't. You can't quit. You got to go to the limit that day and try to get it back. That's all you can do.
So gentlemen, let me ask you, as a novice fisherman, that's what I would like to call myself here. What is that feeling when you get the first one in the boat? What does that go through?
It's exhilarating for sure, knowing that you at least have gotten one. So you got to build upon that. It's a lot of variables, and just starting out with one is part of you can't get 2 till you get 1.
Well, and you talk about, people talk about him, like in bowling. How do you get 2 strikes in a row? You got to get the first one,
get the first
right?
one first.
So again, we start navigating towards other sports here. But one thing before we really get started here with the fish coming in, gentlemen, let's navigate through what we have set up, and just so that viewers understand of what these anglers are going to go for and what you're going to see today with here. So we have our tanks over here, Chris, and so you're going to have a lot of the anglers coming through here. And what is the process for them coming around here?
They keep their fish in their bags. They hold them in the water with the bubblers so the fish stay healthy, live. Their sizes don't change from when they caught them. And then they wait till they get called up here, and Gritter, they're going to weigh them. He's going to talk to them, and boom, move them out.
So fans, what we're going to do is we're going to have Chris over here. He's going to talk the anglers through here. He's going to walk you through what happened today while they're bringing the fish on here, and then he will navigate them here towards Gritter on the stage. Now, Gritter, when you take over here, what are these anglers going to go through here with you?
Well, the first thing they're going to do is be nervous because their fish are being measured right behind them and being weighed right behind them, and that weight's going to be right up there on the screen. It's going to be shown on your screen at home, and I'm going to try to ferret out of them once we know what that weight is. I mean, if they've got 25 or 26 pounds today, tomorrow's plan's real easy. If they've got 15 pounds today, tomorrow's plan's going to take on a whole new look. And that's kind of what I want to try to get out of them is, what are you going to do? How are you going to move on Friday?
So, Gritter, walk me through that back angle process. What goes on behind the scenes back there for these
Got
fish?
it. So these guys are going to come up from Chris down there to bring a bag with their fish in it. They're going to hand that over back here to Jimmy right behind me. He's going to dump those fish into a measuring bin and measure each one individually. There's a GoPro recorded camera on top of that, so we see every measurement that's happened in real time. Once those fish are measured, they go into the bucket, they get on the scale, and we get a collective weight. And all of that's going to take a minute. It's going to be a pretty quick process. And if there's a fish that's close to the line or needs to be relooked, the tournament director comes over and has a look at that. So there's a little bit of angst and anxiety that goes on if these guys have got fish that are close to the line.
So Chris, I got to ask you, is that the longest minute? Is that the longest minute of your life right there?
Well, I mean, they're going to bring in line painters. Some of them are going to try to push the limit straight up and get as close to that line as possible.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we see one that is over. You would think it being a qualifying day, they're going to make sure to be under the line. But what happens out there when you're measuring them on the boat doesn't always translate to what happens up here when it gets measured.
Exactly. Right. And not only that, back to your point, on day two, these guys that have to push it, they're going to push that line on day two. They're going to take that fish that's maybe a little hair over and hope that he cringes up a little bit before we measure him here. I mean, if it's a heavy fish, they got to take the shot.
So one of the things, again, for the novice fishermen, you say, hey, we'll put it on ice, but we can't do that because why are we not doing that?
We don't do that because we want all these fish to go right back out there where that novice fisherman can catch them too.
That's right. So talk to me a little bit about that, the work that goes behind the scenes also with the state of Mississippi on you protecting these fish, because these fish are not going to be fried up this afternoon. No one's eating these fish. They're going to go back into the ocean right here. So talk us through that process a little bit.
Well, absolutely. Once these anglers bring them up here and they get measured and weighed, the anglers are then immediately going to take those fish, walk off behind me to stage left, and go over here, have a picture made. They're going in a bag of water at that point and transported right back down to the dock where the fisheries department is putting them in big tanks, reviving, resuscitating them, and then they'll be all released right back out into the Gulf. So it's all going to be a quick process, minimum time out of the water. We don't want to stress the fish.
Right. So that therefore, you're having live fish brought on here and live fish being released back into the wild so they can continue to grow and continue to populate.
And we have about it's a 99.9% success rate in managing these fish back into the wild.
So walk our fans through a little bit. What happens if a fish is in distress and we have a problem with one of the fish?
And that can happen in the live well. One of these fish can die, it can roll up, and they can bring it in, and it gets measured in weight anyway, but they get penalized a half a pound if they bring in a fish that's not alive.
So another thing, Chris, we talked about earlier this morning is penalties. So we talked about the fish. What happens if we bring a fish in that's too big, too small, in their penalty-wise?
Well, they're not bringing in fish that are too small. Right. I mean, let's be honest.
They might. I've seen it, Chris.
Well, so I guess we talked about penalties here. So I know timing is also a big issue with fishermen. So talk me through a little bit about that part.
They have to get in right at 3:30, or they get penalized. I believe it's a half a pound.
Yeah. Well, per minute.
Yeah. So Gritter. So 5 minutes can mean.
Well,
the difference between
once you get past that, it's called a DQ.
Right. So what's the criteria here? These guys, man, the early is on time is is late.
If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. If you're late, don't show up.
There you
have
it.
That goes.
These guys try to time it, but you could run into a no-wake zone, or you could get stopped by the Department of Natural Resources. All kinds of variables can come into play.
So what other challenges are these anglers feeling right here? What other challenges are they dealing with? Not only just Mother Nature, but what are those other challenges here?
Well, the biggest challenge they got is they're fishing against the best in the world. That's what. I mean, you're at the Masters, the U.S. Open. I mean, to make a golf analogy, it's the best of the best, and you can't just pay an entry fee and be here. You had to qualify to be here. If you didn't qualify, you ain't coming. And if you're not coming, you don't get to play this game. And so, yeah, the biggest challenge is they're fishing against the best there is. There's Mother Nature out there. There's the luck factor. There's the equipment factor. Your equipment, boat equipment, all of that. Everything plays in. I mean, you got to punch a lot of buttons to come in here and be successful.
Like Gritter says, there's a ton of variables involved in it. There's just not one thing. It's 25 different things: boat, equipment, weather, and your competition.
Yeah, did a hook pull out? Did he bite the end of the lure? Did he gut hook him? What happened? All those things.
We've had people bring in fish that are gut hooked, and I mean they'll struggle to get it out and out and out. Can't weigh it with a lead weight in his mouth, so we got to get it out.
Man, you're making fishing not sound so much fun right now, man.
No, fishing's fun. Tournament fishing is not.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we pay some sponsorships, and we'll talk about those great sponsors that you're going to hear about all day long here. These two gentlemen right here, we're going to see a lot of them today, but the stars of the show, the anglers, we're going to see a lot of them as well. And so, gentlemen,
they're coming up.
What a way to kick off
I know, they're
this
coming
tournament.
up.
Are you excited?
Oh, I am. Day one. I'm excited to be on this end of it and not on that end of it, let me tell you that.
This is the easy part right here.
Yeah, we get to watch it and say, oh, sorry, but we didn't have to get our back broke out there today.
All right, we're going to come back and then we'll walk you through a little bit of what the weights are going to look like, all the things we have out here, and kind of give you the 411 of what you're going to see for the 2026 Redfish World Championship on the Game Time Sports Network, and we're excited to be here. These two, they can't wait. They've been like kids in a candy store all morning long, so we'll be right back in just a few seconds.
Sweet.
boat, your outboard, your passion. Make your Mercury V8 or V6 outboard a little more you with an easy-to-install color accent panel kit. Panels come factory painted in one of 5 sharp colors: Redline Red, Pacific Blue, Mercury Silver, Graphite Gray, or Pro Black. There's even a primed for paint version that you can personalize to be as bold or as subtle as you'd like it. Mercury Color Accent Panels, the perfect complement to total performance.
Hey guys, Mike McClure, Pro Team Manager for Tail and Toes Customs. Ben's company since 2012 when we started up. And last couple of years, man, he's worked her tail off, the last 4 years to be exact. Come out with this brand new awesome material. There's nothing like it. The preparation, the breathability on them hot days on the water, it's absolutely outstanding. So make sure you get on Tail and Toes Customs, get you a jersey, shirt, anything you need done up the way you want it. Everything's 100% customizable. You think it, she'll make it. And we'll see you on the water.
There's something fresh happening in Mississippi, fresh from the Gulf, and a seafood tradition as flavorful as it is enduring. Fresh from the land, whose rich soil imparts unique flavors and inspires creativity. And fresh from the heart, where practiced hands turn simple ingredients into masterful creations. If you've been looking for somewhere fresh to explore, come savor the journey in Mississippi.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. The Game Time Sports Network, your ticket to adrenaline-pumping action where every play comes to life. Unleash the athletic excitement of your school, league, or tournament with our live stream play-by-play commentary, bringing you courtside and field level like never before. No more missing the magic. With Game Time Sports Network, witness your favorite teams in real time with expert analysis and electrifying energy. Accessible, immersive, and always on point. Game Time Sports Network, because every moment deserves the spotlight. Don't just watch, experience the game. Game Time Sports Network. For your front row seat, it's game time.
Redfish World Championship here. Bill Connolly, a part of the Game Time Sports Network, as we're live streaming this tournament for you right now. Our proud sponsor here, Gulf Fresh Mississippi Seafood. Man, I tell you what, they are a fantastic sponsor, and they have been doing a great job promoting and bringing this tournament into fruition here. So when we talked with our talent here before, Chris Conklin and I are going to walk back over here. And I'm going to kind of let you look through behind the scenes here with me on what exactly we were talking about with Chris. So Chris is going to come over here. He's going to have the anglers coming from behind where you see behind this trailer right here, and they're going to have their fish coming in here, and then Chris is going to interview each of the anglers here. So their fish are going to be down in here, and then they're going to talk a little bit about what happened today, what the challenges that Mother Nature brought. Chris is going to talk about his own expertise because he's been there. He's been there, done this, and he runs this. And in fact, you have to be one of the winners here in Chris's tournament to qualify to be here today. So when we talk about this, to use a golf analogy, getting qualified to go to a major, well, one of his tournaments qualifies you for this major right here. This is the Super Bowl of Redfish. This is what they call want to do, and so you qualify with a guy like Chris in his tournament and get you here. So this is a huge deal for these guys, and they are stoked to be here. Chris, I know, is All morning he's been giddy as a schoolgirl, ready to get this going because he loves this piece, and so does Gritter, man. These guys have been around the world of fishing for a long time, and so now this is kind of the culmination of this. But so before we get going here with all the fans and before we bring the anglers in here, I want to give you guys a behind the scenes of what all goes through this. So Chris and I were just talking about earlier what happens with the weigh-ins and all that kind of stuff. But when they come in here, and you're watching your fish go through this process and then come in here, all the work's been done at that point. So you're basically waiting on the
You're
results.
nervous. You're watching what everybody's doing up there. So I have a partner, Will Jackson. Shout out to Will. He's measuring the fish. So everybody's back here just nervous, waiting to see what's going on up there. Who's doing what? I mean, what's their weight? Am I going to be in place? Am I third place, first place? They're all watching the leaderboard. It's just a leaderboard watch right here. And they're also trying to keep their fish alive.
Yeah, well, because we talked about that, the penalties, man. I mean, that's a huge letdown for a guy. If you go over here, you do all this work, you know all this preparation, you dealt with all the elements, and to have a fish just not make it through the process, man.
Well, I will say, and Grit pointed out this, almost 100% of the fish live and make it. So that's really not even something we talk about.
No, so it's like talking about having a no-hitter. You don't talk about having a no-hitter.
That's right.
So with that, I've been corrected, folks. So we have to not talk about that. But what does this mean to an angler to be a part of this tournament?
Well, I'm going to tell you, we had these two young kids win our Team of the Year last year, Charlie Murphy and Cameron Hughes. Cameron. How about let's put it that way? And those guys were so excited and giddy. You could see it. They took the pictures with their whole families. They were smiling from ear to ear. I mean, I think it might have been the greatest things that had ever happened to them in their lives next to their kids being born.
Well, because all the hard work and dedication that goes to get you to this point, and then your sponsors and all that kind of stuff. Like, talk about that from an angler's perspective of what that life is like.
So I'm going to say that, people think it's just roll up to these fishing tournaments. It's not. It's pre-fishing. It's preparing your stuff. It's hours and hours and hours of preparation and years of preparation. Anybody can come fish them, but not anybody can just do well in them. It takes a lot of effort.
Well, and not only be a good angler, you have to be a good captain.
Yeah,
you have to be a weatherman.
Like we were talking about the golf. Like, those guys just don't walk out on the golf course. I don't go out there and compete at the Masters. These guys just don't put the boat in the water and go compete to win these tournaments. I mean, there is a little bit of luck involved, but there's a lot of strategy. It's all about strategy, going to the right place, being in the right spot at the right time, knowing if other people are going to be there. Are local people going to be out fishing in your spot the day of the tournament? So you may find some fish, right? And you're like, oh, man, these are the perfect fish. Well, you may have found those fish in Johnny Local's favorite hole, and he's going there Saturday morning before you can ever get there because he lives a block away, okay? Right. And you might have to run an hour to get there. So these are things you got to take into consideration. I mean, am I fishing a spot where someone else is going to be by the time I get there? Because a lot of these guys aren't fishing right out here. It's white capping, right?
Right.
They're running somewhere. And there's a lot of guys that are putting in at their local boat ramp. They're just going to fish right around the corner, okay? So you have to bring that all into your equation. These tournaments don't blast off until it's safe, light outside. Okay, we don't want anybody to get hurt. So you can't go off in the dark. But Johnny Local can go off in the dark. There's no one stopping him from being at his spot before it's sun up.
Well, and so with that, and then commercial fishermen, the party boats and all those.
Not part of it.
Yeah,
they don't
consideration.
They don't fish redfish.
Right.
They don't commercially harvest them, okay? And they're not commercially harvesting them in the spots where these guys are going.
Right, because this, again, we're talking about conservation here. We're fishing, but we're basically just borrowing the fish for a few minutes to take some photos and then.
Well, these fish are in like several feet of water a lot of times. The Gritter could answer this. Yeah. Do they allow commercial fishing in Mississippi for redfish?
They do all along the Gulf Coast. Yeah.
Okay, all along the Gulf
But
Coast.
you're talking about in federal waters, though. I don't think in state waters that's allowed. Now, I may be wrong about that, but I don't think so.
So state waters is closer to shore. Federal waters is out
3
deeper.
miles out, so.
3 miles out. So our guys aren't fishing 3 miles out in their skiffs and their
they're
bay boats.
way beyond 3 miles out.
No, they're way inside. Yeah, they're way inside of it.
Yeah. So, well, as we're coming back through here, so we're going to have our stage right over here, and so with this stage, let's show you real quick. So we're going to go through here as we're seeing this stage right here. You can see right up here on top, we've got the digital weigh-in. We're going to have that for you here, and so you will get to see the weights as they are coming in here for each of those fish that are coming here, and you're going to see the cumulative total. Now, as you're looking across the stage here, Gritter's going to have that. We're going to have the official weight masters over here, and on the other side, we're going to have also the leaderboard in here. So that leaderboard is going to be shown, and you're going to see that part of the live stream piece. And so this is getting ready to get started, and in fact, we've already got our first couple of anglers here coming here, and
And who's getting the boat?
Man, I tell you what, this is happening in real time, and so we have our first 2 anglers, and they have their fishing, so they're going to be waiting, and so we'll walk you through this process with them here in just a second here, as they've already got their 2 fish, and let's go pan that camera over here, and we can already see some of our anglers right now.
We ready? We ready?
Where's that tub? Is it around back?
All right. How was it? Tell me about today. Was it hard, tough? Give me the lowdown.
Man, it was pretty tough. It was a place we're not used to. It's 9.5 hours away from our house, so it's definitely a learning curve trying to figure out where these fish were going to be. We did pretty good. We probably caught 8 or 9 redfish today. These are the 3 biggest that we could find. Weather got rough on us. We made a plan to come back early and try to get back, give ourselves plenty of time, but it took us about an hour and 45 minutes to go about 12 miles. So.
Oh, my goodness.
Rough ride.
Are y'all okay?
Yeah, we're doing good.
All right.
Sweet. Did the boat make it?
The boat made it. It's not the best 4 or 5 foot rollers in an 18-foot boat, but we made it work, and we got back.
Y'all look dry.
Yeah, not too bad. We floated around and bobbed around like a bobber out there for a little bit, and dodged the big ones when the big rollers started coming around. But we made it back, just took our time and took it easy and made sure we got back early.
All right, well, safety is always...
Absolutely. You got to be careful. You got to be
One. Hey, to the all-weld people, the all-weld boats, we thank you so much.
Are y'all in a welded boat? Wow.
It's an aluminum sea arcs on a hull, so we're used to the shallow water game and running down, but running around in 4 or 5 footers on the beach in the swells, it did a good job and it got us back, so we can't thank that enough.
Are your teeth still in there?
Still got them.
Okay.
We lost one thing. I have a little jump tower, and we lost that door. I opened it up to hit the bilge to make sure we didn't have no water, not to hit another wave. It blew my screws out the bottom, so that went flying, but it happens. It's part of the game, but we'll fix it.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Well, sometimes you got to donate something. You know, I used to have my best trips after I lost a pair of sunglasses, or I never liked to turn around for hats.
Or my teeth.
Yes, or your teeth.
I don't want to donate those either.
But it was fun. We had a good time, and we just survived day 1, and now we got a couple more days to go, hopefully, and we'll keep on going.
All right, so tell me this. What's in these bags? You got some nice fish?
We got 3 fish. We got 3 mediums. They're 22 to 25 inchers, 4.5, 5 pounders, hopefully a piece. So not giants, but a good day 1 start. You can't win it on day 1, obviously, but we should at least have some weight to go on the scale, so that's cool.
All right, so one more question. I mean, and I don't want you to give away any secrets. Was there something that was working better today in these conditions?
We had to cover a lot of water. We were checking a lot of different areas, not being from here. So we power fished a lot, swim baits, and we caught a couple on some Berkeley Gulp bouncing around on the bottom in some creeks. So Berkeley Gulp and some swim baits. That was about it for us that caught them.
Did y'all not pre-fish, or you did?
We did not pre-fish, so we got to work for a living, unfortunately, too. So it's hard to get out 9.5 hours and go pre-fishing. So we got down here on Tuesday. Tournament was today, and we didn't get a chance to go out there and go pre-fishing. But we did a lot of map study, looked around on the Google Maps and looked around, see what we kind of fish and what we like to fish. And they were there. It wasn't the giants we were looking for, but we also didn't have a ton of time, so we could get back with this rough water. So we did good. We're happy with it. We found some areas for tomorrow, and we should be all right, hopefully.
All right, one last question. Had you fished out of here before?
No, sir. And this is our first time here in Mississippi, so we never never fished out of Mississippi. So it's a cool town. We like it. We've been having a lot of fun so far, and fishing's good. We just got to find a little bit bigger fish for tomorrow.
So how long have y'all been in town? Since 2 days?
Tuesday. We got in on Tuesday afternoon. We had all the captain's meeting and the big party yesterday for everything. So it was an off day for us, and then today was day one of the tournament.
Awesome.
Over here, Jack. Over there.
Are y'all going to get to hit a casino at all while you're here?
Yeah, we already did that.
All right.
Wednesday, we went yesterday right before we went to the captain's meeting. We went and checked out the Hard Rock down in Biloxi for a couple hours, and they took a little bit of my money. He did all right, so we
did all right.
Not bad. I walked out of there actually even.
What were you playing?
Just the slots.
Okay.
Just the slots.
Nothing crazy. Just bounced around, hit some games, threw some money in some slot machines for a little bit. Had a great time. It was cool.
Oh, really?
There you go. Yep.
Wow. He was up for a little bit, but they got him back. You know how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
You played the fiver. I felt like such an ass.
All right, let me see what's going on here. We'll get your fish measured. All right. I'll throw to Gritter when he's ready. You ready?
1 moment, please.
1 moment, please. So maybe I missed this. Where are y'all from?
We're from a little north of Tampa, up in Spring Hill. So we're in Florida. So, yep, it's Spring Hill, Florida, and it's about a 9.5 hour drive for us to get.
I fished out of there. It's an awesome little city. It's like an old shrimp boat town.
Exactly.
Yes.
A lot of limestone, a lot of shallow water up there, so that's what we're used to. But a little different out here in the big water for sure.
All right, go
All
see.
right, here we go. We're live over here. We got people coming up with some red fish for you guys to look at. So here we are. Come on, guys. You guys come on up on the stage. The Gulf Coast Mississippi Seafood Redfish World Championship right here. Just put them right in there, John. Put them right in there, Doug. He's going to take care of that. Y'all step over here. Take this mic. Y'all can talk into that one. Just kind of look this way. We got the cameras out there. So, guys, I know today was tough, man. Weather was tough. It was beating on y'all. But
So when I start
what's
talking
going to be
to
the
you.
plan for tomorrow?
And do I need to send this to
get out of this
commercial at all?
I'm hoping it's a little bit lighter winds tomorrow. We're not playing in the big swells out there on the beach. It was definitely fun. This morning wasn't too bad. Getting down there right with them wasn't so bad, but coming back was fun.
Are your equipment held up pretty good? You did okay with all that?
Yeah, we lost one little piece of equipment, but nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Open a little half door to turn on the bilge pump, make sure we ain't got no water to hit a wave and
Okay.
off that sucker. So.
I bet it did.
But it's all good. It happens. So, it's part of the game sometimes.
It is part of the game. So, John, you the graybeard on that boat, man. What do you think about all this beating coming back? What was that for, huh?
Well, I got 3 fractured ribs as we speak.
Well, okay.
Seriously, I got 3 fractured ribs from something that happened a couple of weeks ago. It was pretty brutal, but we ended up. I'm still good.
So you're riding tough. You're riding tough. So the plan tomorrow, based on what you think you got up here today, we'll see that in just a minute. What is your plan tomorrow? Tomorrow's moving day. You got to move up, get in that top 20 for the weekend. What's the plan going to be?
So we bounced around a little bit today and found some areas that had some better fish in it. So I think we're going to go back to some of those areas and kind of explore that a little bit more. We started out in some other areas that weren't really good. Spent a little time looking for some fish. We found a couple areas that had some better fish. These are the big. We kind of ran out of time a little bit because we knew it was going to be a ride back. So we're going to find some big. Be all right.
Well, and it's like they say, you can't win it today, but you can lose it today, right? So getting back here with those fish today was the most important thing for you.
So that's the hard part. We want to be back today with a couple good fish.
Yep, we're ready. We're ready. Here we go. Let's turn it up. Right behind you guys, right up here, you're going to see the weight. And we've got 1 pound. That's a day start right there. And you're definitely not out with that.
Yeah, that's not our goal. We're trying to get 15. It's coming to the town that you don't really know what's going on. You got to find the fish first. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but we found a couple of decent ones, and we'll work on it tomorrow.
I got it. You guys grab those fish, step over here and get your picture made, and good luck to you tomorrow. All right, so off we go, and we got more coming. We got anglers coming, stacking up behind the stage, getting their fish ready to go, and making sure that those fish stay alive and healthy. So these guys are going to exit over here to my left off the stage, get their picture made, and turn those fish in to the Department of Fisheries. So Mississippi's going to take care of those, putting them back in the water and making sure they do okay. And now, let's take a short break and see if we can pay for some of this with some commercials. Y'all stand by. We'll be right back.
Something fresh happening in Mississippi, fresh from the Gulf, and a seafood tradition as flavorful as it is enduring. Fresh from the land, whose rich soil imparts unique flavors and inspires creativity. And fresh from the heart, where practiced hands turn simple ingredients into masterful creations. If you've been looking for somewhere fresh to explore, come savor the journey in Mississippi.
There are people who know that there's more to getting there than just getting there. Who know that going fast isn't fast enough. And who know living isn't the same as feeling alive. They're people who aren't afraid to stand out, make noise, make waves, and never look back. This one's for them. The Mercury 115 horsepower and 150 horsepower Pro XS outboards. Built to win tournaments. Designed to win your heart. Mercury, go boldly.
Hey guys, Mike McClure, Pro Team Manager for Tail and Toes Customs. Ben's company since 2012 when we started up. And last couple years, man, he's worked her tail off to the last 4 years to be exact. Come out this brand new awesome material. There's nothing like it. The perforation, the breathability on them hot days on the water, it's absolutely outstanding. So make sure you get on Tail and Toes Customs, get you a jersey, shirt, anything you need done up the way you want it. Everything's 100% customizable. You think it, she'll make it. And we'll see you on the water.
There we go. You know when it sloshes that amount of water, you know it's darn good fish.
It's on a different frequency.
It's on a different frequency. All right, listen. And I'll get this to Ritter when we come back.
Our seafood stands out from the rest. Every delicious bite stems from our nutrient-rich waterways in the Gulf of Mexico. Bursting with fresh flavor, our seafood is part of Mississippi's culture and supports our unique way of life. We invite you to learn why Mississippi Gulf Fresh seafood is distinctly the best seafood in the world.
Welcome to coastal Mississippi.
62 miles of sun and sand.
12 unique coastal communities.
Coastal Mississippi is the destination to make your next conference, convention, or meeting. Wow. With nearly 16,000 hotel rooms, 12 casino resorts, state-of-the-art sportsplexes, and a beachfront convention center, we have the perfect location for your next conference, convention, or sporting event.
The question isn't, can coastal Mississippi handle your events?
The question is, how much fun can you fit in while you're here?
Baseball fits.
The beach fits.
Golf fits. Fishing fits.
Cruising fits.
Family fun fits.
Music fits. Nightlife fits.
Food definitely fits.
And of course, your team fits. Everyone is welcome in coastal Mississippi. And when you arrive, you're just a short, scenic drive to your destination. Coastal Mississippi has everything you need to make your next event an unforgettable experience. Call us or go to coastalmississippi.com to make your next event happen in coastal Mississippi.
Great. How was today? Can you tell me a little something about it?
Yes, sir. It's rough, wet, and we caught our fish and came back. We had our fish by about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we caught them pretty good. We caught them pretty good. We got this 3-day tournament. We got one that's probably pretty close. We'll see if he measures, but I think he will. But we didn't want to waste any more fish. We'll regret that if he doesn't measure, but it's getting rough, and so we wanted to get on back.
So you brought some first day excitement right here?
100%.
Awesome. Are you pretty fired up to see your fish here?
Yeah, we measured him several times on the boat, and he's pretty close. But we're going to hope he measures. If he doesn't, it is what it is. It's a one-time tournament, no team of the year, nothing to lose in this one. So.
All right, guys. We'll send you up to Critter, and good luck.
All right, guys, here we are. We're back. Coming up here. Team of Fred and Carter Myers. Carter boys over here in Mississippi, seeing if they can do some damage. So get over here, Fred. Tell me here, hold that in your hand right there, and let's talk to people at home. Carter, get in the middle right here, brother. So how was it out there today? Never mind, it was rough.
Well, the first thing is I look for the right jersey. I'm not
you are Fred today. Now, you were Laurie.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, guys, so you got to beat 12.42 right.
I think we do.
All right.
If this thing measures.
Look at this camera so the people at home can see you, Carter. Smile at pretty. We got to show them up. They're going to pop your weight up on you there in just a minute. He's measuring everything. Are you? Are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Well, let's go over here. Okay, I'm going to go back here. They're nervous. They're over there looking because they think they got one that's close to the line. We're going to see what happens in just a minute. and will y'all get back over here?
No, I can't.
You guys can't be still, man.
We debated on this fish for a long time, but you know, normally when it's a reset tournament like we used to do in the past, we wouldn't risk it. But your cumulative weight counts, and I'm not going to let a fish go that I keep on the last day.
Well, I don't blame you for that, Fred. And we're going to see how it all goes in a minute. You know, you got a live feed over here where the measuring's happening, and we got and what?
This is the one.
This is the one. He said, okay. So now, drum roll. This is the one they're nervous about. This one may touch the line.
What do y'all want to
You'll know in just a minute if Fred faints on stage. You'll see. And it's close. It's going to be close. We'll know. Here, or Fred may celebrate. We'll see what happens to Fred and Carter Myers. Over here in Biloxi, Mississippi. Oh, not Biloxi. We're in Gulfport, Mississippi, down the street with the Gulf Mississippi Seafood Redfish World Championship. We gave these guys the east coast or the east bank of the Mobile River over to the east bank of the River. That's a big playing field. They can go catch them anywhere they want to out there. And let's go look. And there's deliberation going on. This is exciting. I'm going to go look too. In there. I think you gather by that reaction that fish counted. Woo! Let's see what that weight looks like now, Fred. Right there behind you, brother. Fred and Carter Myers have 24.67. All right, Fred. How can you talk to me?
I'll talk.
Come here, Carter.
We debated on them all day. And then it's our second.
There now, too. All right, men, I want you to grab those fish, step over here and get your picture made. They're in the lead right now. Fred and Carter Myers, 24.67 is the number to beat. Big number by big guys with big-time fishing history, and they're ready to go again. We're going to bring some other guys up here as soon as they exit, and we'll do this again right up there, Fred. Okay. All right.
Okay. Hey, guys.
Hold on just a second while we reset a camera back here. In the meantime, I want you guys to think about Game Time Sports Network, where we're watching all of this.
All right. So, what team do we have here?
We have Team Outdoor Republic, Team Abyss.
All right. How was today?
Windy, but we caught some, so we are not mad about that.
Okay, so you got 3 fish in the well?
Yeah, we got 6 bites, landed 3 good fish, and we came home.
Nice. How about the ride? Was it tough?
3 hours.
3 hours?
Yes, sir.
To go how far?
About 40 miles.
Wow.
Yep.
So at least you were safe, you felt like, maybe?
You just have to know to leave at lunchtime. I have a sneaking feeling there'll be a few boats that didn't make the dry run that will find out the hard way.
So, okay.
We'll see.
All right, well, let's see what we got going up on over here. Get y'all up there.
Okay, I'm back over here. We're waiting for the next anglers to come up while we do a little equipment repair over here, getting ready for this flow of anglers to come through here and see who can beat the Myers 24.67 number and take the lead away on day one, although that doesn't make a whole lot of difference today. Tomorrow it counts a lot. So we're going to find out what's going to happen here very, very shortly. In the meantime, I want you guys to think about the Game Time Sports Network where you're looking at this live, GameTimeSportsNetwork.com. And do please pay attention to our sponsors and the people that are causing this to happen, which is the Gulf Fresh Seafood, as well as the City of Gulfport, Chandler Brewery, and Frog Togs. Frog Togs was necessary today if you were out there in a boat. I guarantee you it was. And let's see how close we are.
So were y'all wearing rain gear today?
Of course. Only for the run.
A little battery change issue back over there. So as soon as that gets done, we'll be bringing another team up. What team do we have coming up? We good? Let me look. Yeah, we're good. Okay, screen's back up. We're good. Next
back.
team, you guys ready over there? Yes, sir. All right, bring them on up. Dump those right in there. This is Team Outdoor Republic and Team Abyss Batteries and up here, and they're looking to beat a 24.67. Guys, hold this mic right here, and speaking to that, I'll also help you with this one, people back home. So you've already talked over there about how you're doing it today, but I want to know, people at home want to know, what are you going to do tomorrow?
Well, we're around a group of fish. We got a large area that's fishing really small. We found a bunch of fish in practice, and we actually concentrated in the same area. We head home.
I got it. So tomorrow's moving day. Tomorrow's when you guys really got to swing a little bit harder, I think, don't you? Push the line a little bit.
We have an area that has big fish. We haven't touched it. We found it. We're going to save it for day 2, possibly day 3. We found a group of fish that has a lot of fish, and that's a game 1, day 1, and day 2 area.
Got it. And that's going to be dependent on where you stand today after this weight, I'm sure, right? Okay, let's see what we got here. Jimmy, we about ready? All right. Your weight's going to pop up right there, guys. Look at those red letters. And where Outdoor Republican Team Abyss stand after this weigh in 19.5. Not a bad position. You guys grab those fish, go over there and get your picture made, and good luck tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to now cut back down to the tanks.
They fish the Southern Redfish Cup with us. And so how was today?
It was rough.
It was rough?
Yeah. 3.5 hours almost to get back. 40 miles.
40 miles, 3.5 hours. Well, that's what we've been hearing.
It was smooth going out, and we got on some fish right away. Got some small ones, and we got one that's a line painter, so we'll see.
Well, we just saw a line painter work out, so I'm hoping for the same for y'all. So, Calvin, do you have anything to add about your day?
No, we executed what our original plan was. We kind of limped it out there. Once we got there, like Dad said, we found some fish, some smaller ones, some middle size. And I guess, like everybody's saying, the general consensus is we're glad we made it back. It was pretty rough. It doubled the trip on the way back, so we got 3 fish. If you would have asked us yesterday if we would have been happy with 3 fish today, we would have said yeah, so we'll take it.
That's awesome. You can't lose it today.
Yeah, man. Let's bring up this next group of anglers here. Let's see what team we got coming up right here. Guys, just set those bags right there in that tote. Set them right there, and you're good to go. This is boat number 50. See all that? This, yeah, okay. All right, this is team. We got Papa Fish. We don't. So we've already talked to you over there today about kind of what went down today. I want to ask you a question. You kind of know where your weight is. You know where you stand. You see you got to beat 24.67 to get ahead today. But if you're not there, what is your plan for tomorrow? What will you do?
Actually, we were talking about that on the way here. We got to evaluate what our next plan is, maybe take the water and the wind into consideration. We're not super familiar with the here. So I don't know. We're just happy we got three today. You know, chop wood, carry water. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Evaluate tonight, and hopefully get up on some fish.
All right, so that's going to be a little break tomorrow, a little bit easier than today, I think. See where you stand today and how hard you have to push tomorrow to try to get back in that 20 for Saturday, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Well, we're going to see what you got here in just a minute. Jimmy's back there measuring away. Your partner's all nervous for some reason. I'm not sure why. So take that mic and tell me why you're so nervous back there.
That line painter just barely made it.
Did it make it?
I cussed.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we got. 57. A bad position to be in. Grab those fish right there. Step off stage over here. Get your picture made, and we'll put the fish back in the water and keep them alive for the next guys. Back down to the angler tanks.
Charlie and Cameron, they're fish the Southern Redfish Cup, and they live in Beaufort, Orangeburg, South Carolina. All right, so I know y'all are a little disappointed right now. Can you give us, so your fish, they just disappeared today?
Yeah, they absolutely did. I mean, we had good fish for 2 days of practice, and they did not show up today. They were not there. We couldn't see them. Everything was muddy, and it was a rough ride.
So the conditions were worse today than all the pre-fishing?
No, it's been about the same. It's just we hadn't really been able to find much of a consistent bite, so it's just one of those days, I guess.
Well, listen, I have a feeling that there's going to be some teams that weigh nothing, so you're not out of it. It's a 2-day to make it till Saturday. So I wouldn't be too disappointed.
No, we're not disappointed. We're just pondering.
All right, well, we're going to send you up to Gritter, and we'll get your fish measured.
All right, here comes the next team. Put those back right here in the tote.
What's up, y'all?
Let's see what team we got here. Looks like Team Woodchuck Fishing has showed up. I don't know what's going on with these guys. We're going to find out. They look awful wet to me. You need to shake off like a wet dog up here, don't you? Y'all hold this one. We're going to use both of these mics. This one's for people at home. That's for everybody here. So you already talked about your day down there with Chris, but you guys got to have a plan for tomorrow. Now, how many fish you got back here?
One.
One fish. One fish is not good for today. Are you out of it yet?
I don't think so. I think we're going to try to do something different tomorrow.
You're 100% not out of it after today, I can tell you that. With this venue and what's going on with the weather and the fish themselves, amazing things happen on day 2. You swing for the fences tomorrow and you're all over, don't you think?
Yes, sir.
You can do that. Well, let's see what this one fish looks like back here. And there it is. It's a 2.64. Now that does hurt. Grab that fish and let's go take a picture over here, man, and good luck tomorrow. Keep swinging. Back to the tanks.
Okay, guys, we're here with Team Louisiana Cat, and I know they've got 3 fish in here, and they're going to tell us about their ride and their experiences today.
The ride was actually very nice this morning. We had a good stretch. We were running 72 miles an hour, so it was a nice ride this morning. Coming back, we had a long stretch of maybe 21 miles an hour, and that was too fast for the conditions. So, but we allowed for the time. Thank goodness we did, because we didn't have but maybe 10 minutes to spare. But we had a good day. We caught a number of fish, but we had a lot of refusals, and we did that in pre-fishing. They just didn't want to bite at all. It was real spooky, very spooky. But we made it happen.
So the ones you got to bite, can you share with us any type of technique or bait that worked well?
I guess technique was a lack of intelligence for the fish, because, I had some, they just really, they just messed with my head. That's what they were doing, They'd follow the bait up for a good 20 feet and then just turn away and say, nope, I don't want it. And then the one that I ended up catching was just completely in the blind. We caught 2. We had 2 in the live well. We're like, all right, we need our third one. We need to get the day rolling a little bit better. And third one, we just casting in the blind, also looking around. All of a sudden, there goes my line. I get tight with that one. So really, yeah, that was out of luck. No strategy from me. He's a little bit more experienced at this. He might have something else to say, but.
All right, well, let's send you up to Gritter and get them measured. Thank you.
All right, here comes the next team of the state. Team Louisiana Cat, father and son. Pesquet team, Shane and Preston. Stand by, we've got a little accident going on over here, something like that. Hold on to that, one of you men. We're going to use both these mic systems for the people at home, that one for people here. So, Pesquet guys, Shane, I've known you for a long, long time. That's why we're gray hairs, right?
Yes.
You've won it all in this business, so you already talked about today over there. I want to know what your plan is for tomorrow.
I think tomorrow is going to start tonight. We're probably going to go drinking and gamble and then just continue on into tomorrow. We may not even fish.
Now, wait a minute. You told me this yesterday. If you had a really terrible day, that's what was going to happen. What are you trying to say, Shane?
No, we didn't have a terrible day of fishing. We had a terrible day of riding back then. It was terrible. Like I just told them, we ran 72 miles an hour for a good stretch this morning. And coming back, most of that stretch was 21 miles an hour, and that was even too fast. So I'm beat up. I'm in this for the fun of it, and it is fun, but we'll see.
These graveyards, I've said this for a long time. That's why I told y'all when I started, I did this for 20 plus years, and now I quit. It's a young man's game, and I'm not a young man anymore. And maybe we're hearing that from Pesquet right over here. I don't know. What do you think?
And I am the young man, and I'll tell you, it was still rough on me. If you can't see, like probably a few hundred feet before we slowed down was when we got the wettest.
Yeah, and I've heard people say that before. Most of the guys coming up here kind of look like wet dogs, need to shake off a little bit. That's what we're going to say. What did y'all bring us back there? They live. Yeah, their live well works really, really well. That looks like some pretty good fish back there, Shane. I'm thinking that maybe you're pulling the wool on us just a little bit.
No, we got one boy. We really needed to upgrade one, and we just couldn't do it. We got 2 decent ones, but we're still in it. We're right there in it.
I think you are too, and I think tomorrow certainly you can make that move. There it is at 19.08 pounds. You're definitely right there in it. I guarantee you. Good luck, guys. Way to go. Hard work tomorrow. Stay dry. Grab those fish, exit this way, and get your picture. All right, there's the Pesquet family. Back down to the...
All right, we got Team Bent Marine here, and your names?
Kerry Malonzo.
Chad Harvey.
And you got 3 fish in there today?
3 alive.
All right, sweet. Well, let's go ahead and get you up to Gritter. And
all right, here we go. Got the next team coming up here. It's Team Bent Marine. It may be Team Bent Dudes. I don't know what these guys are. Boat 29. And how did that, I got to ask you, you got to hold this, we got to use 2 mics up here, guys. One for today and one for people at home. So Team Bent Marine is here, and I want to know, how that boat ran today.
That boat was vital today. It was unbelievable. Now look, Mother Nature challenged us like everyone else, but you know, it's a pirate life we live.
There you say, a pirate life. So let me ask you something now. What about those fish over there? What are they like?
Those are 3 good ones. 3 good ones, just like we like them, short and fat.
Oh man, the way these guys talk, when they say if this team says 3 good ones, get ready for a big weight because it's coming. A big weight. Team Bambarine, here it comes. Kerry Monson and Chad Harvey. And let's see. One more to go back there. He said, okay, so tell me this right quick. While he's got that last fish going on there, what will you do different tomorrow, if anything?
Not much. Hopefully, since we going, I think blast off is in order of placement. Hopefully it's not. Then hopefully we blast off in the top flight.
Well, you're going to be in a good place. The way I hear y'all talking, we're fixing to see a good weight. You got to be 24.67 to take the lead, and you got 24.46, so you're right up there in the mix of it, guys. Good luck, good job. Grab those fish and step off the stage, guys. Get your picture made. Thank you, brother. And back to the tank now.
Okay, so we're here with Team Casting Beyond the Combat. And y'all's names?
Mark Lee and Jacob Brown.
All right, so you got 3 fish in there, and you ready to get them up there and get them measured?
Ready to go.
All right, go.
Let's go.
Gritter.
Put them right in there. Here comes boat number 11, Jacob, and Captain Mark says so right there. All right, you guys turn, let's look at that camera for the people at home. Team Casting Beyond the Combat right here. And we're going to talk to Mark and Jacob and see exactly, well, they already talked to you down there at the tank, tell you how their day went. And we already know about the weather, and they look like wet dogs too, like everybody else does. But how has it gone for you today, and what will you do different tomorrow?
Yeah, we had a really good day today. We caught our fish very fast, which gave us time to get back, and I'm glad I had all 24 foot of that SIG, that Simmons boat, because it was rough and it was fun to get back. But the fish bit. We got 5 bites, got the fish we needed, and got out of there. And so we don't want to beat them up or lean on them too hard. We need them for 2 more days.
All right, I gotta ask your partner over here. So let him hold that mic, because I'm gonna ask him something. Do you think you're winning this tournament right now? I mean, today, just at the moment.
Well, as long as those things fit like they're supposed to fit, we should be doing all right.
If they fit like they're supposed to fit, what that means is maybe you got somebody close to the line?
We might.
Mike,
He's hung out
you're
with
welcome
us
to go
a little
look.
bit.
They're right there where he's doing that. All right, they're going over to inspect. In the meantime, I'm going to walk over here, and we're going to look at the leaderboard, and let's see what we got. We got a 24.67 and a 24.46. So 25 pounds is looking like the big lead today. And we're going to see what's happening behind us. And they're screaming yes. More celebration. Oh, nothing like painting a line, is there, boys? That was one of them. And that's the only one they said they worried about. So we got 2 more coming in. Grab the mic again now that you can breathe.
Yes.
You can breathe now?
We can breathe.
Okay.
It was a good day, though. Had a lot of fun. The old, like Jacob said, that Simmons was skipped back a little bit today. We had a lot of fun. Got airborne a couple of times, ate some other boats for lunch. It was just a good day all around.
So let me hold this right here because I got to use both of these. So tell me this. You guys aren't going to change anything tomorrow, are you?
No, that's hopefully the wind lays down a little bit. Other than that, we're going to keep rolling.
Who was the most nervous about that fish? You looked like you were just going to, I was worried about you for a minute.
Well, we got 3 good ones, and really it's the smallest one that was the longest one, so we were struggling a little bit.
You got to beat 24.67. You got 26.7. You just took over the lead, man. Grab those fish. Go get yourself a picture, and great luck tomorrow. Back to the tanks.
All right, so we're here with Team Mamba Custom Boats, Tailend Toads Pro Team.
Yep.
Name?
Michael Sarton.
Mike McClure.
And you got 3 fish in there?
Got 3 fish.
Got 3 fish.
Got 3 fish.
Are they lively?
They're lively.
All right, let's send it up to Gritter.
Okay, and here comes team 8, boat number 8. Right here. Hold that. We'll use both of these mics. This one's for the folks at home on the live feed, and that one's for the folks here in town. This is Team Mamba Customs, tail and code right here. Michael Sartain and Michael McClure. Okay, Master Sergeant, sir, or whatever your title is these days. I don't have to ask you that.
Mr. Retiree.
So how y'all feeling about the weight you just threw back there to Mr. Jimmy?
Terrible.
Terrible?
Yeah.
I mean, terrible or just bad?
Bad.
Bad and terrible?
Yeah. We brought in 3, so we checked off number 1 goal. We didn't call out any, so we didn't check off number 2 goal. Number 3 goals to make it back in, so we checked that one off. We barely made it in.
Well, you barely made it in, but you got here. You got to beat a big weight, but you really don't. You just need to be somewhere in the pack.
That's right.
So you can try to make a run tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we caught plenty of fish today, God bless. Stayed tight a lot. We just run fish, everything's moving around, so our pattern right now, tomorrow will be a new day. So we get some of them bigger belly wobblers show up, and we'll be back in it. So.
You need some of those fat boys show up tomorrow. Is that what you're trying to say? It was a frog tops kind of day today for everybody out there. Would you agree with that?
Yes, it was.
Absolutely.
Look, we wore it going out, but we didn't wear them coming back.
You fished too long, to the minute.
Somehow, you had to go. Didn't have time to look at that. You got to wait up there, guys. It's 17.28. You are not in bad position for tomorrow. Good luck to both of you. Grab those fish, exit this way, and get your picture made. And we will now go back to the tank.
Third fish we had, though.
All right, we're here with Team Skeeter Yamaha, and your name?
Ryan Rickard.
Patrick Marcinet.
And you got 3 fish in there, and they are live?
They're all live. We got one a little bit close. We think might be over.
All right, how was the ride? Crazy? What?
Insane, and don't want to do it again.
How far did you go?
Probably further than anybody in this field.
Really? So more than 40 miles?
You can double, if not triple that.
All right, well, let's send you up to Mr. Gritter and get it figured out.
All right, here comes Team Skeeter Yamaha. We got Patrick Marcinek and Ryan Rickard coming up here. These old boys is from way over on the East Coast somewhere, I think. Hold that, Ryan. Turn around here and let's look at people at home and tell them. Now, you already told them down there at the tank. Are you worried about a fish?
I'm really worried about one. I really want to go look at it.
Do you want to go look at it? Well, go look at it. Give me that mic. I'll mess with your partner over here. So come over here. So are you nervous about that fish too?
I'm nervous, but I don't know if it's going to make it.
Well, we've had three nervous people up here, and they all 3 made it so far. So you're running in good company so far.
Right.
Should we go look? Yeah, let's go look. Ooh, I don't know about this one. It's going to be tight. These boys can come up here. They're going to bring that fish in. If it touches that line, that's okay. But if it crosses it even a millimeter, he's out of here. This is what these guys are so nervous about. They're fishing for a big, big challenge and a big trophy and a big title, and they don't want that fish to be too long, and that does happen. They'll measure on the water, they get in here, and all of a sudden that fish relaxes a little bit, goes over the line, and oh boy, it's a bad day. So let's see what's happening back here. We're going to have a director check on this one, and we shall see. We do have a live feed over here where these guys get to watch this on the GoPro monitor on the side screen over here. Looks like made it. I feel that tail touched the line but did not go over like we just talked about. All right, you feeling better now? You feeling better? Come on.
Are you serious, Gritter? Yeah, we feel better.
You feel okay?
That was a long ride, man. I held that fish the whole way.
You were babying that fish, weren't you? Holding him. Hold him like a puppy.
Let me tell you what's crazy. That's the only 3 fish we had to bring back.
That was it?
That's it.
You
So
caught
we
3
had no choice. We didn't want to bring that fish back. We just didn't want to bring it back. I mean,
Well, you can't let it go.
No, we couldn't let it go.
You didn't have a
we
fourth.
we had to have 3. So
Well, let's see what your weight is right here. If your fish will be still a minute, you're beating Jimmy up back here pretty good. They hit him all up in the face in that. Let me hold this for you. Thank you very much. And we're going to see. You got to be 26.7 more to take the lead, but you really just want to be at 24.20. Excellent weight. Good job, men. Good luck tomorrow. Grab those fish and exit this way right here. Okay, back to the tanks.
Okay, we're here with Team
Leak Tails.
Leak Tails. And names?
Jason Leak.
Buster Leak.
All right, sweet. And you got 3 fish in there?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get you up there.
Okay, here comes team 15. See Buster up here. Put those fish up in there, Buster. This is team Leak Tails. And here they are looking to see if they can beat that 26-1. Step right on in here, Buster. Grab hold of that microphone. Come on, step right up here next to me. Look right at that camera. Now that's looking back home. Who's looking at you? Somebody's looking at you. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. So you guys already talked about your day down there with Chris, but now what we want to know about is, do you have a plan for tomorrow? Is tomorrow going to be a different plan than today?
No, not necessarily. We're just looking to get another 3 fish tomorrow.
All right. Well, that's a good plan. Dad, what do you say about all that? You good with all that?
I'm just glad we made the line. It was not a good run.
Okay, not a good run, he said. So what do you think you got back here? How many pounds you got back here? 20, 30, 40? 16? Does that put you in it? You think you're still in it? Absolutely, you're still in it. They're still in it anywhere, I think, in the teens. You're still in it. We're going to see what kind of weight you got. Jimmy's measuring them here. And your weight's going to come up right there, man, on the red screen. And it is 18.65. Yeah, I'd say you're in it. Good job, Team League. Okay, grab these fish right here. Go right down the steps there and get your picture made for today.
Down here at the tanks with Team PC Square Fishing. And y'all's names?
Philip Christensen.
Jennifer Christensen.
Are y'all husband-wife?
Yes.
We are, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Love a husband-wife team. All right, so you got 3 fish in there?
We do have 3 fish.
Are you happy about your 3 fish?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We are happy
Yeah.
with 3 fish.
They aren't quite exactly what we needed, but we'll be in there.
Yeah.
We'll be making a run tomorrow.
All right, well,
Yeah.
let's send you up to Critter and figure it out.
All right, we got Team 7 coming up here. Just set them right in there, Jennifer. Okay, Team 7, which is Team PC Squared Fishing, and it is the Christensen group. Oh, where is she at? The only girl in the crowd today. I don't know what to say about that. We got to use both mics, guys, so you hold that one. You got to beat 26.71, Jennifer. Are you there? No? You said it too quick. You're supposed to hesitate and like people at home work, maybe you got it.
Listen, we have 3 fish. We made it back safely. We're in it for tomorrow, so we're happy with what happened.
You don't even look like you were stressed today.
I am soaking wet.
Well, so is everybody else, so that's okay, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, all right. Okay. So what are y'all gonna do different tomorrow?
Similar areas, we're also decent fish, but I mean, it's really gonna. I think we're gonna start off in a different area that we finished up in today and found some more better quality fish and get back at it.
So you know tomorrow is moving day. You gotta have that plan to move. You're gonna push the line a little bit tomorrow on some of those fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody else is too, right? Okay. Let's see what you guys have. Jimmy's got them weighed up back here in just a second. Your weight's gonna pop up right there, and here it comes. And you have a nice number, 18.61. That puts you all up in the pack right there. Good job. So tomorrow, have a great day. Grab those fish and head right down there. No, just the fish.
All right, well, I'll just say North Carolina.
Okay.
Southeast.
Back to the tank.
Okay, we're here with Team East Carolina Insulation. They won a Southern Redfish Cup event last year in Hampstead, and it's Josh and Jake, and they have 3 fish in here, and I believe we're ready for you to have them weighed up on the stage.
All right, we've got 12 teams, both 12 coming up here. Team East Carolina Insulation. This is going to be Josh and Jake, and they went out there and had a wet day too. So y'all guys step right here. We have to use both of these mics. You hold that one, I'll hold this one. So you guys talk a little bit at the tank with Chris over there about what your day was like, what you did, right? But are you going to do anything different tomorrow? And if you are, what's that going to be?
We might look at the weather forecast and sleep in. I don't know.
No sleeping in. You got in this thing. You got to finish.
We might do a little bit different depending on the wind. But we're going to kind of do the same thing. Hopefully some of the fish we saw will eat.
Okay. Do you got anybody back here that you're worried about measuring? No? Okay, well that's good because these guys are making me nervous with these line painters they're bringing in here. They have to turn around there and look at them and we worry about all that stuff. You guys need 26-7-1 to take the lead. And you brought some lively fish in. They beat Jimmy up again. That boy, he's taking it on the chin today, I'll tell you that. So, here we go. Here's your weight right back here. And you are 18.14. 18s are popular weights today, and I think you're in the middle of the pack right there. So, good luck tomorrow, guys. Back down to the table.
With team
Just the fish.
K and G Construction. Your names?
Eddie Marsh.
Nathan Morgan.
And how was the day?
Brutal. Very brutal. Think I'm shorter after that ride.
Well, how are your fish?
We got 3 fish. We got 1 good one, so.
One we like and 2 we don't. So.
Well, I hear you. Well, it's better than a lot of other things you could have.
Yep, and we made it back here. So that's the blessing.
How's the boat?
It's still in one piece.
Okay, well, those are a lot of positives. Well, let's send you up to Griffin and go ahead and figure it out.
Team K and G Construction coming up now. We got Nathan and Eddie coming up here. Set them right there in that tote, boys. One of y'all hold this mic. We'll use both of them as we talk about this. Y'all just talk to Chris about your day and how it went. But I want to know what your plan is for tomorrow. The guys at home want to know, what did these guys do today? They already saw that, but what is your plan tomorrow? You got to beat that number today.
We can't beat that today.
Can you beat it tomorrow?
Yet to be determined?
Yes. Okay.
Give it hell?
Are you going to change your strategy tomorrow?
Quite possibly.
Well, you don't have to tell me what.
If it's like that out there in the morning, probably not making the run over there to Hookdale. So
it's not going to be like that in the morning, but in the afternoon it's going to be closer. A little better tomorrow than today. Mother Nature was not kind to you guys today.
To say the least.
As I mentioned before, it is most definitely a frog talks kind of day if you're out there in this weather today, especially coming back. Everybody is telling you you're soaking wet, dripping all over the stage. You brought in some lively fish, man. Good job. So, where do you think you are right now with these fish you got?
I think we're in that 18-pound-ish.
That seems to be pretty crowded. That's a pretty crowded lot right there.
Yes, sir. Not where you want to be, though.
Well, it's better than the 8-pound lot. Here it is. You're at 18.08. You're in great shape for tomorrow, men. Good luck to you. Grab those fish and check out back here tomorrow. Down to the table.
All right, so we're here with team
Mamba Rain Shadow.
Mamba Rain Shadow. And I can tell you are a little frustrated with your day.
It's fishing. I mean, it was just tough out there. We caught some overs, didn't fish real clean. We missed the tides a little bit on the way we fish it, so we kind of fished backwards. That was on me, so it is what it is.
It's all about decisions.
You know it.
All right, well, let's send you up there.
Got Team 19 coming up, Team Rain Shadow and Mamba. Sean O'Connell and Travis Land. A couple of dangerous boys right here is all I know. You guys hold this mic one of them. We're going to use both of them as we go here. So for the folks back home, you just told them how your day went. Y'all are probably wet like everybody else and beat up and all that. But tomorrow's another day. And today you know what you have in your weight. What's he going to do for you tomorrow, Travis?
I think he's going to put us pretty far behind. We let a lot of them slip away today. We didn't fish super clean, and we kind of missed the tides on our picking our spots. But hey, it's fishing. You got to compete against this group of anglers. You got to be on point. We weren't too on point today.
You got to be on point, and you got to have a little luck with it all the way around, don't you? I mean, Sean, you got 4 world-class rings on your fingers, don't you?
I do.
Well, what do you have to say about tomorrow?
I don't think there's going to be another by any means, but I mean, look, it's fishing. Like you said, we just didn't make the right decisions early. Fish didn't really quite cooperate. We caught some overs, and is what it is. It's fishing. You can't win them all.
Tomorrow's moving day, man. Here's your weight. 1403. That's not impossible to move up tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Y'all grab those fish. Grab the fish out here and exit right over here. And back to Chris.
All right, well, it looks like we're going to commercial break. We'll be right back. All right.
Hey guys, Mike McClure, Pro Team Manager for Tail and Toes Customs. Been with the company since 2012 when we started up. And last couple of years, man, he's worked her tail off. The last 4 years to be exact. Come out with this brand new awesome material. There's nothing like it. The perforation, the breathability on them hot days on the water, it's absolutely outstanding. So make sure you get on Tail and Toes Customs, get you a jersey, shirt, anything you need done up the way you want it. Everything's 100% customizable. You think it, she'll make it. And we'll see you on the water.
Your boat, your outboard, your passion. Make your Mercury V8 or V6 outboard a little more you with an easy-to-install, factory-painted color accent panel kit. Mercury Color Accent Panels, the perfect complement to total performance.
There we go. You know when it sloshes that amount of water, you know it's darn good fish.
Competitive anglers powered by Mercury Pro XS outboards have won more bass fishing tournaments than all other brands combined. With lightning-quick acceleration, legendary reliability, and lightweight design, Pro XS has everything you need to travel farther, faster, and harder.
Seafood World Championship right here on the Game Time Sports Network. We got Chandler Brewery, the team of the city of Gulfport, as well as Frog Talk, bringing this to you for the Redfish World Championship. We're going to be crowning a world champion Saturday in the afternoon after 3 o'clock. That's when the weigh is going to be live again on Game Time Sports Network. So please tune in and watch that. We're going to go right back down to Chris now and interview a couple of anglers at the tank.
All right, we're here with Team Black Widow, hailing from Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, and they qualified through the Southern Redfish Cup, so I'm proud to present them. And can you tell us y'all's names?
Nathan Marlowe. Nathan Landers.
And there you go. So Nate and Nate, we're going to send you up to Gritter and see what y'all got.
All right, here comes Team 2, Team Black Widow. We got Nathan and Nathan, Landers and Marlowe, and they're coming up here to deliver these fish to Jimmy, and we're going to see what they've got for the day. One of you men hold this mic right here. Do you have a fish you're nervous about?
We don't, unfortunately.
Oh, it is an unfortunate thing, isn't it? Okay.
We got some good fish. We found some fish. We just didn't get the ones we wanted exactly, but we're not upset about it. We had a good day. We caught fish. That's
a good thing. So you're in the mix, you think, is what you're telling me.
Yes, sir.
I like that. I like that. So let's ask your partner here. We got to get both of these. So tell me exactly. What is your plan for tomorrow? You're not going to throw your partner out of the boat, right? But, you got to do something.
No. If we were going to do that, it would have been on the way back today. Tomorrow is going to be load up on Motrin and BC powder before we even start the tournament. Other than that, pray the weatherman gets it right and hope for the best.
Go back and do exactly what you did today and hope for some fatter boys, right? Okay.
Yes,
well, let's see what you got. I think Jimmy's about got them put the rest over here. I mean, look, I'm going to look. Oh, yeah, boy, that one was tight. I'm like, okay, let me have this. You guys, here comes your weight right behind you here. And there you are at 17.13, 17.13 for Team Black Widow. Grab those fish, men, and exit stage this way. Just take the fish alone. And we'll go back to the tanks for some more information.
Okay, so we're here with Team Backwater Buoys. And y'all's names?
Dustin Hart. Bradley Cole.
And they hail from Charleston, South Carolina, and another team that qualified through the Southern Redfish Cup. I always got to plug them. And I think they got 3 good fish in here. and we're going to send them up to a gritter to figure it out.
Hey, we got Team 36, Team Backwater Buoys coming in here. Here's Bradley Cole and Dustin Hart coming up with those fish. Put them in the bag right there, boys. Turn around here. Here you go, Dustin. So you talked a little bit about till you down there. You know the weather. Let me see, you wet? Yeah, you're wet. Everybody's wet. All these guys are wet, man. These guys are wet. So what was the worst thing that happened to you today?
Where do I start?
No, just one. You only get one.
The ride back.
That's an excellent call.
Your trim tabs go out, it's a rough ride.
Oh, yeah. Bad. Okay, so, but you did catch 3 fish and you brought them in, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and is anybody dead in that crowd?
None of them.
Excellent. Is anybody close to the line?
No.
That's bad too. Okay, so you're going to be in the middle of it. You think you're going to be pretty much in the mix? What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll be around 17, maybe.
Around 17, you think? Okay. We're going to see how close you are. What are you weighing those things on out there on the boat?
Just the boga grip.
The boga grip. See how close that is? Well, you're going to know pretty soon, aren't you?
That's right.
All right, because here we go. Look behind you right there, and there's going to be your weight. And it is 17.71. You hit it right on the head right there. So you guys grab those fish out of this tote and go right down the stage over here for your pictures. Back down to Chris.
Okay, we're here with Team Marker 54, and shout out to Josh. I know you're watching. Names?
Kevin Aiken.
Nikki Savoy.
And you got 3 fish in there?
We have 3 fish.
Are your bodies okay?
No. No. Maybe his. No.
The only thing that still sounds good or feels good on this deal is that Yamaha show on the back of the boat. The rest of us are done.
Okay, well, maybe we need to get Tylenol as a sponsor for this event.
Probably more than that.
All right, up to Gritter.
Hey, here comes Team Marker 54. Coming up here, boat 21. We got Nikki Savoy and Kevin Aiken. Oh, these are 2 heavy hitters right here now. So Kevin, hold that. We got to use both mics. So what are you doing, Nikki? What are you doing over there? You're wiping off? I mean, you wet? I don't understand. Wet. Wet. Kevin, what happened today?
I think everything went according to plan for us. We just didn't catch the fish we would like to. But we caught in the margin where Nikki said today he wanted to be in 5th place. We love it.
Do you think that's where you're going to be?
I don't know. That's what he thinks.
Nikki, what do you think?
After our day, I don't know. I saw a lot of 17 and 18s. I think we got a little bit better than that.
Oh, well then, maybe you are. Let's look back. You got anybody close to the line, Nikki? No? Okay. That's bad and good. All right, well, we're about to find out what your weight is. So I'll take this. And no, sir, you can't have that weight, Nikki. You're going to have that weight right there, which is 22.02. You are right. Excellent job, man. Good luck tomorrow. Grab these fish right here before you go, Nick. Wait. At least get one. Exit down here, and we'll go back to Chris at the tanks.
Okay, I'm here with Team Secure Outdoors, and your names?
Brad Hounshell.
Robbie Huntzucker.
And you got 3 fish in there?
We did.
And I heard that you're feeling a little exhausted from the fishing?
Not exhausted, just sore.
Sore from the boat ride?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get them up there and weigh them. Gritter?
All right, Team Secure out. Up here, let's go. We got Brad House and Robbie Hunsaker coming up here. Set them right in the tote there, boys. Let's see what happened with you. Okay, so with that said, where are you guys going to be standing today?
I'm looking at that list. Probably be 8, 7 or 8.
7 or 8? 7? Are you mad about that?
No, it's not what we wanted, but it's a good start for today.
It is a good start for today. Getting back in time was like the premier thing for the day, wasn't it? That was like goal number 2. Goal number 1 was those 3 fish, right? Okay. Are you going to change anything for tomorrow?
We are. We figured some stuff out later in the day, so we have a really solid plan for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think we'll be in better shape tomorrow. I'm going to wear a back brace. That's going to be my difference maker tomorrow.
Do you have ibuprofen?
That's what you believe. Yeah.
And do you have your frog dogs? Everybody's got their frog dogs out because, boy, it's red coming home. All right, we're about to see what your weight is and see where you stand right here. Stand by. Let's see what Jimmy's doing. And he's got them, and here they come. Your weight's going to pop up right there, men. And you have 19.33. You are right in the mix. Grab your fish out of this tote. Exit down that way, and we're back to Chris.
Team
DC Enterprises.
And DOA Fishing Lures.
All right, that's a great way to do it. And what's y'all's names?
Danny Cox.
And Mason Cox.
All right, so father, son. Gotta love it. And you got 3 fish in there?
We got 3. We got 3 in the box.
Can you give us any details of the day?
Just a tough ride. That's the details. It was a tough ride. Coming back was something I'll never forget.
Something you'll never forget, huh?
No, that was. Don't know if we're going to make that trip again tomorrow. We're not sure yet, so we'll see how it goes.
So, I mean, how far did you ride?
100 miles.
100 miles. And how long did that take you?
This morning, only an hour.
And what, 3 hours on the way back?
Yep, just about 2.5 hours.
So time became an issue for you?
It did. Time became an issue. Yep, for sure. So.
All right. Well, let's get them weighed. Thank you, guys.
All right, we got Team 17 coming up. Team DOA Fishing Lures DC Enterprises. Here we go with Danny Cox. And who's that? Oh, I can't see your name anymore. It went away. Mason Cox. It's back. One of y'all disappeared for a second there. All right, Team DOA, were you throwing them DOA lures today?
We were.
I knew you were. I knew it. Did they eat them?
They did. They did.
Oh, this starts to sound like a good weight I'm thinking of.
Well, we'll see how it works out. We missed a lot of fish that we just didn't fish very clean.
What I hear you saying is that they ate them, but it wasn't the right they.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And how long is that run coming back?
2.5 hours.
Oh, that's somebody else. That's your whole day right there. You better be planning well for tomorrow, ain't you?
Yeah.
Are you going to be in striking distance? That's what we want to know. What do you think?
I don't think so. I don't know how we're going to land right now.
He doesn't know how he's going to land. We're going to find that out really soon because here comes your weight right there. And you've got 20.11, and you are definitely in striking distance, man. Good luck tomorrow. Grab your fish out right here. Exit this way for your picture. Back down to Chris.
Okay, team.
Whoa, whoa.
Southern Mobile Home Services.
And names?
Aaron Hubert. Justin Barentine.
And you got fish in there that are ready to get weighed, huh?
Yeah, 3 of them.
All right, so as soon as they give us as soon as they tell us to send you up there, we will. So was a long ride? What caused your fish to be struggling?
It was a long ride back.
They get beat up in the well?
Everybody did.
But the fish got beat up in the well.
Beat up, yeah.
Okay. Did y'all catch them early this morning?
Kind of all throughout the day, but it was like an hour ride there and like 2.5 hours ride to get back.
Did you catch a lot of fish?
Pretty good amount, yeah.
All right, well, you had fun. That's what matters. I guess we're pretty much ready to send you up to Gritter.
Okay, we're gonna pause here for just a second and see if we can bring you a word from some of our sponsors and let you know who it is that's bringing you the Redfish World Championship, brought to you by Gulf Fresh, Mississippi Seafood, Chandler Brewery, and Frog Dogs.
Something fresh happening in Mississippi, fresh from the Gulf, and a seafood tradition as flavorful as it is enduring. Fresh from the land, whose rich soil imparts unique flavors and inspires creativity. And fresh from the heart, where practiced hands turn simple ingredients into masterful creations. If you've been looking for somewhere fresh to explore, come savor the journey in Mississippi.
There are people who know that there's more to getting there than just getting there. Who know that going fast isn't fast enough. And who know living isn't the same as feeling alive. They're people who aren't afraid to stand out, make noise, make waves, and never look back. This one's for them. The Mercury 115 horsepower and 150 horsepower Pro XS outboards. Built to win tournaments. Designed to win your heart. Mercury, go boldly.
Hey guys, Mike McClure, Pro Team Manager for Tail and Toads Customs. Been with the company since 2012 when we started up. And last couple of years, man, he's worked her tail off to the last 4 years to be exact. Come out with this brand new awesome material There's nothing like it. The preparation, the breathability on them hot days on the water, it's absolutely outstanding. So make sure you get on Telling Toes Customs, get you a jersey, shirt, anything you need done up the way you want it. Everything's 100% customizable. You think it, she'll make it. And we'll see you on the water.
There we go. You know when it sloshes that amount of water, you know it's a darn good fish.
With Team SMHS, and we brought these guys up on the stage. They had a fish struggle a little bit, and as you know, we want to take care of these fish. We want to put them back in the wild, alive and well, so you can catch them one day too. So what these guys are doing is they're chasing 2671, and today, struggling with those fish, guys, you had a little bit of an issue.
Long day. We caught fish early. We caught fish throughout the day. Wind started picking up. We decided it was time to go and took a rough ride on the way back.
So we're going to get these fish back in the water. What? They had 17.11, even with one that wasn't kicking when you got back. So you're still in the middle of this mix, that's for sure. So great luck out there tomorrow, guys. Go out and knock them dead.
Appreciate you.
All right, grab those fish out of that tub and head back off stage this way, back down to Chris.
Okay, we're here with Team Strike King Quantum. And this gentleman knows a lot of the same people I know, and they're from Louisiana. And y'all's names?
Mike Fredette.
Stephen Frenette.
The Fernettes, father and son. That's awesome. You got to love a father and son.
I fished with my other son for many years, and now it's his turn to get up there and play with me. And he did a great job today.
Who was the net man today?
I was. That was the sniper man right there.
Okay.
I was just loading this gun. I was just loading this
So Dad's the
Dad got lucky a couple of times today, and that's it.
well, luck sometimes is what you want.
I'll take luck better than good any day, bud.
All right, I hear you. Mr. Gritter's ready for you.
All right, come on up here, Team Strike King and Quantum. The Frenette boys are in the house. This is Mike Frenette and Stephen Frenette. Mike is looking a little bit disheveled, even more than his normal disheveled self. So, don't look at me like that, brother. All right, listen. How is that bag going to look when it pops up there?
It's going to look pretty decent, but I'm just glad to be back on dry land.
I'm sure you are. I've been kind of rock and roll there.
My life jacket inflated about halfway through, and I'm kind of glad because it was like a neck brace.
You're kind of holding it for the rest of the ride, huh? Stephen, what about it, man?
It's one of those days, you know. I mean, we all kind of knew it was coming. We hope it didn't. This morning made it seem like, you know, all was good, and then on the way home.
And then it got a little stinky coming back, didn't it? Well, let's see what your weight is here. I think Jimmy's got them back here just about ready to go. Got one more to go. All right, well, you need 2671 to take the lead. You're telling me you're not there, but it looks like there's a big pile of people there at 18 to 20, right in that range. So, you know, tomorrow a lot of that's going to spread out.
Yes, and we might have just a little bit more than that or somewhere in that range.
Well, we're going to find that out right now. You got 21.33. I think you're all in that mix there, Mike. Grab these fish out of this bin right here and head over here for your pictures. Back down to Chris.
All right, hey, gentlemen.
So what's the team name?
Team Abbott, boat number 34.
Okay, and y'all's names?
Justin Omby.
Shane Haas.
And where are y'all from?
Tampa, Florida.
Nice. Have y'all fished here before?
We have been coming up here for quite a few years.
Have y'all done well up here?
We've done well. Yeah, we've been in the mix plenty of times. Yeah.
Awesome. What do you think? You got some good fish to just get the tournament started today?
I think we're going to be right there in that 18-pound range with everybody else.
All right, well, let's find out.
Here we go, Team Avid, Shane Haas, and Justin Omby. These boys know how to catch redfish, too. We're going to find out how they did today. Team Avid, you need 2671 to steal the lead. What do you think? You don't have that. All right, there's a great pile of people between 18 and 20. Are you in there?
I'm hoping we are in that 18.
Hoping we're in the 18, which means that you can launch into that top 20 on Saturday, right? All right, you're going to change tomorrow anything at all that you did?
I'm gonna put rain gear on to run back.
You came back wet is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, we're learning that from everybody. A lot of wet dogs showed up here today. So we're going to see what you guys had in just a minute. But is anything, you going to change your plan tomorrow at all?
Yeah, we found some fish, a good amount of fish, and they weren't eating kind of mid-morning, so we might try to go back to them early.
Maybe they'll be hungry tomorrow.
See if we can change their mind.
Change their mind. I like it. Well, let's see what kind of weight you got here. It's right there, man. 17.81. What was that? Back to Chris.
Did someone call me?
Okay, so we're here with Team Kathy's Crab Shack, and I love it, and I want to go there. So tell me what y'all's names are.
Carl Carvin. Danny Sheldon.
And can you tell me a little bit about your day?
It was pretty rough, very rough. Sucked all the way around.
What kind of boat were y'all running?
Not big enough.
You mean you needed a 30-foot tri-hull today?
Yes, yes.
What'd y'all give him to bite on?
Worms.
Some bloodworms, some gulp bloodworms?
Yep. Night crawlers.
Nice. Some gulp night crawlers?
Good job getting him to talk, seriously.
Well, I mean, I don't know how valid what he's saying is, but we'll just pretend that there's some products by Gulp. How about that?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Pretty accurate.
All right.
Hey, come on, guys, get up here. Danny Sheldon and Kyle Craven. Team Kathy's Crab Shack is in the house. Come on, boys. Bring those fish up in here. Now, hold on a minute. That one looks not heavy. Uh-oh, here he goes. They're over there looking. They got one on the line, huh? Huh? What's he looking at? Get on this microphone. All right, well, tell me, one of y'all tell me. Now, I know you had a rough day. Everybody had a rough day. There's a pile of people 18 to 20. Everybody's going to be in that mix right there. Tomorrow is anybody's day. You're going to swing for the fences tomorrow. You got to change anything. What are you going to do?
We're going to wait and see what this wind does because ride was borderline dangerous in my boat. So that's what we're going to do.
Well, it's supposed to lay down a little bit tomorrow, but I don't know what that means because, as you know, tournament fishing, when they say 10 to 15, they really mean 10 plus 15. So we'll see.
You know, if the weather stays the same or gets a little better, we're going to run back over where we were today. We didn't get the weight we wanted, but we saw plenty of fish. Didn't fish great either. So.
Well, all of that's changeable, and tomorrow's another day, and you really, really got to take that into account when moving day to get to Saturday. That's the name of the game. And here comes your weight right up here, man, on the scale. And we've got 20.70. You are in great position to move up. So we should grab those fish right there, exit stage back this way. Just the fish, please. Just the fish. Back to Chris.
Big trout.
Yeah. Okay, so we're here with Team LMC, and they're our only all-Texas team. Houston, Texas?
Houston, Texas. Galveston, Texas.
All right, sweet. Well, what did you think?
I think it was pretty rough coming back across.
Okay, but you got some fish in there?
We did.
All right, well, let's send you up to Gritter and get them weighed.
27. All right, team 2017 LMC. Ray Malone's coming up here, and he's got David Christian with him. Now, here's a couple of veterans, if there ever was a pair, let me tell you what. A couple of old graybeards out there getting beat up in the weather to see if they can beat these young bucks at their own game. Well, it's actually y'all's game, I guess, isn't it, men?
I guess. We're a little shorter.
David, you got anybody painting the line over here on these fish?
No, unfortunately not.
No?
Unfortunately not. Nothing close.
That's not what we wanted to hear. So, what about it? What's it going to be? What's it going to be tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm looking forward to tomorrow because we had to adjust a little bit today, and hopefully we'll have a big bag.
Well, if you got a good bag today and a good bag tomorrow, that puts you to Saturday, and that's the name of the game. Because you guys been around long enough to know anything can happen on that last day.
We got to get there. We got to get there.
Just got to get to it. Well, we're going to see what your weight is here in just a minute. Let me check right here real quick. Hey, here it comes right up there on the board, man. You're going to see what you got. Neat 26.71 for the lead, and you got right in the middle of that pack at 18.8. So you can jump up from there. Grab your fish individually, please, and head down the way there. Back down to Chris.
Okay, we're here with Team Extreme Foam Decking, and they're from
Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida. They just told me that. And your names?
Tiger Hoffman.
Tony D.
Tiger, how's it going? We met before at a pure fishing event one time.
Yes, sir.
We had to sit into a meeting.
Sit in that meeting and try to help them market something.
Right. You know, if they'd only listen to us.
Let's be honest. As anglers, they'll listen to us if we break it. Our opinion on trying to develop something? No. It's not going to happen.
Well, they'll send it to us to field test it, but they've already got 100,000 of them on the way.
Exactly. It's just, here, can y'all break this? Oh, give us your opinion back. The opinion's given, then it goes out the other ear.
Well, I will say this. They do change it after they find out from us.
They change it the following year.
That's right. We got to give them some credit here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let's send you up and get your fish weighed. Good to see you.
Team Extreme Foam Decking, Tiger Huffman and Tony DeSilvestro coming up in here. And they're going to bring us a big old bag of fish. Is that true or untrue?
It's better than a zero.
I like better than a zero. All right, so Tony, what are you going to do tomorrow to make this guy catch more fish?
Find clean water.
Find clean. Well, you can do that. You can do that, right? Okay. So is your plan going to change? Are you throwing out A, B, and C and moving on into the middle letters?
Oh, we're over there at the X, Y, and Z.
Oh, you're all the way down to the last letter. Okay, all right. Well, we're going to find out where you guys are. You know, there's a lot of people. This pack is jammed at 18 to 21 pounds. So tomorrow is going to be a heck of a day to watch this pull out of the way and move over. So we're going to see what you got right now, right up here on the screen. And you have 12.22. Not impossible to come back from, but you're going to have to work hard tomorrow.
It's going to be a grind. Like, we're really just going to have to put our heads down and push hard. Just to make every cast count and keep our heads down and always stay positive.
Do it, man. Do it. Grab those fish and exit this way, and we'll take your picture down here in front of them. And now back to Chris.
All right, we're doing with Team
Deck Armor. I always got to look on their shirts, make sure I'm not forgetting it. But so y'all's names?
Zach Rose.
Garrett Shepard.
And y'all are from Tampa, Florida?
Yes, sir.
And you're never coming back here? You're coming back here every day?
Well, we love it here. We love fishing here, but we got our butts whooped today. I think we're a little starstruck. We're still processing the butt whooping we got on the way home. So.
Well, it happens to the best of us. I mean, I get butt whooped at home, so.
Yep, I have a girlfriend, and I get the same. So understand.
Wouldn't you rather just get butt whooped out here than at home?
Flip a coin.
All right, well, let's send you up to Gritter and see what you got.
And you are at 15.24. You can come back from there and make Saturday. You got to work tomorrow. All right, get it done, man. Grab your fish here and exit this way, and we'll take your picture. Back down to Chris, and let's see what's going on down there.
All right, so we're here with Team C in red. Okay, gotta love the name. And y'all's names are?
Joseph Wortham.
Joseph.
Randy Lane.
Okay, and what were you telling me? Some stuff broke today?
Oh, we broke everything. We broke the center console off the boat.
What?
Trolling motor off the boat. I got my busted lip. I know you can't see it. What? I was bleeding.
And I got a little bit of a snafu.
What happened? The console did that too? A fish?
No, coming off the tower. I just trying to get to the net because he had one on, and it was one of those. You do stupid stuff. You know, you do stupid stuff
So
sometimes.
we got fish in here to take up the gritter?
Well, if Gritter wants these fish, he can have them. So.
All right, well, let's go see.
Hey, bring those guys up here. This is Team C in red. Randy Lane and Joe Wortham are coming up in the house with these fish. Now, I know Joe and Randy, they're kind of famous for coming in here and sitting at the dock at 9 o'clock in the morning and bringing in. Now, today, they came in here at 3 o'clock sitting at the dock for 10 minutes. So, not having that kind of a day today, they're telling me. So, you got one close to the line up there, Joe?
We're gonna push it tomorrow.
Well, you're gonna have to. It looks like.
Well, first we gotta fix the boat.
Is the boat broken?
Oh yeah.
Trolling motor is trashed. Center console, the screws came out. It's gone. We got a lot of.
Who held the console on while you were running on the way back?
I had my foot on it. He's holding. Oh my gosh.
I got my hip on it like this right here, my foot on the bottom part of it. Randy's going to the other side. Pushing it down.
You guys had a little adventure out there.
Had to go up to the front.
Are you going to be in a position right now to be able to jump in there tomorrow? That's what I want to know.
Well, we were also about 4 minutes late, so we'll see.
There's a big pile up at 18 to 20. Well, we're going to see. Let's see what we got here. Well, we got a penalty there already for the late. Let's see what the scales say. Here we go. Here's your weight right up here. And it is 19.96. 19.96. Seems to me like that's reasonable weight to get back in mix up.
Okay, guys, we're going to go to the
Commercial here while everything gets figured out.
Something fresh happening in Mississippi, fresh from the Gulf, and a seafood tradition as flavorful as it is enduring. Fresh from the land, whose rich soil imparts unique flavors and inspires creativity. And fresh from the heart, where practiced hands turn simple ingredients into masterful creations. If you've been looking for somewhere fresh to explore, come savor the journey in Mississippi.
There are people who know that there's more to getting there than just getting there. Who know that going fast isn't fast enough. And who know living isn't the same as feeling alive. They're people who aren't afraid to stand out, make noise, make waves, and never look back. This one's for them. The Mercury 115 horsepower and 150 horsepower Pro XS outboards. Built to win tournaments. Designed to win your heart. Mercury, go boldly.
Hey guys, Mike McClure, Pro Team Manager for Tail and Toes Customs. Been with the company since 2012 when we started up. And last couple of years, man, he's worked her tail off, the last 4 years to be exact. Come out with this brand new awesome material. There's nothing like it. The perforation, the breathability on them hot days on the water, it's absolutely outstanding. So make sure you get on Tail and Toes Customs, get you a jersey, shirt, anything you need done up the way you want it. Everything's 100% customizable. You think it, she'll make it. And we'll see you on the water.
There we go. You know when it sloshes that amount of water, you know it's a darn good fish.
All right. right, we're back here with Randy Lane and Joe Wortham. Have a little momentary break there to let you guys see who brought you this big show. So these guys came in with a 19-plus weight, and I think that puts them somewhere in the top 10 or 11, something like that. What do you think about that, Randy? You okay with that?
I'm tickled to death considering how we're trying to kill ourselves coming back here. For old fart like me, that was quite a beating.
And from what you guys said earlier, your console coming loose, your trolling motor busting off, you guys got a little work to do right now, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Plus he hit the lip on the console. He's been crying about that.
Well, he does. So, Joe, what are you going to do different tomorrow after you fix your boat? Anything that's going to go catch fish?
Hey, we're just going to do what we do. Catch fish, come back. We're going to push the limit tomorrow. It is what it is. We got a deficit to make up probably, looks like 7 pounds. So, yeah, we're definitely going to be pushing some.
Well, you're right there in the middle at 10th place, 11th place. I mean, we're taking top 20 Saturday. So, all right, guys, y'all take off. Have a good day. Fix your boat, and better luck tomorrow. Good luck, sir. All right, let's go back to Chris.
All right, so we've had a great day here at the tanks. I mean, conditions were tough, that's obvious, but everybody brought in fish, or at least the people that we talked to brought in fish, and they all had hurt backs, but they all were happy to be back on land. So we got that going for them. But let's talk to Gritter and see what he thinks about the leaderboard, and we'll go from there.
All right, folks, welcome back here. As we're up here in Gritter, as we're looking at this, we're getting some technical difficulties figured out here. As you and I are looking at the leaderboard right now. As an angler, you put your head on a pillow tonight. Where do you feel comfortable after day one? Again, tomorrow we talk about moving day, but where do you want to be right now if you're one of those teams?
Well, I'll tell you the best place to be right now is first, but you can't be there. Only one team can be there. So if you want to think about position, anywhere in that middle top 20 is good today, because what that's telling you is because today is the worst condition day we're going to have. So if you're moving on into tomorrow and then of course making Saturday, if you know your weight today was in the middle of the top 20, then you're certain that that same weight tomorrow, those same fish, you don't have to change a lot. You just got to get the right bite to move on up and get within striking distance on Saturday. So for me, anywhere between 9 and 13 to 14, I'd feel pretty comfortable.
Well, we talk about these types of tournaments. They're a marathon, they're not a sprint.
That's correct.
And today, it couldn't have been any worse of a day what Mother Nature threw at all of these teams. So tomorrow they're going to come in a little battered and beaten, and maybe that's why you're up here now talking with a microphone and not out there with these guys competing anymore, But Chris,
the ambulance that came out a while ago would have been for me if I'd have been out there today.
So, Chris, your thoughts on this? Weather was obviously a factor. We talked about that ad nauseum with all of the anglers here, but it was the same conditions for everybody. For you, in your perspective, where do you feel comfortable, as a team going into moving day tomorrow?
Well, of course, I'd like to be in the lead, right? But it doesn't really matter because it's all going to be scratch come Saturday.
Well, and when you talk about that,
all 3 days it adds up. Okay, so definitely I want to be as high up as possible. How about that?
Okay, well let me ask you guys both of this question right here. After day one, we can't predict what's going to happen here. But what team how far down do you think that you can make a serious move to get yourself right into contention right here?
Well, here's what I realize. There's some heavy hitter teams that are on the top right now, so they're going to be hard to take down. They got to really falter, right? But I still feel like if you're around 15, 16, you got a chance. You got to always tell yourself, I got a chance. You could hit a home run, you know what I mean? You could hit a grand slam, but you're going to need some help from the leaders.
Yeah, your perspective.
So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You got leaders up here, but they're not that far ahead because it goes 26, 24, 23. Then we're down to 22 already. So if you're at 20, if you're at 20 both days, you get 40 pounds on 2 days. Maybe you're 4 or 5 pounds behind. Maybe one of those boats breaks a prop. Maybe one of those boats drops out, can't go. You don't know what's going to happen on day 3, and if you remove those 2 teams in front of you, all of a sudden you're a front runner.
Well, you got 7 pounds that separate first through 10th place right now. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not an insurmountable.
Not with 2 more days to go. You make up 2 or 3 pounds tomorrow, and all of a sudden you're looking at a legitimate shot to take home the title.
Well, I totally agree with what Gritter's saying. I mean, you can have boat troubles. Everybody can have boat troubles. You can't predict that, and definitely can be the number 1 team, the number 2 team, and change everything.
Well, let me ask you guys now. Let's look at the other side of this. So now we're going to have a cut. So those teams that are on the bubble, what are you trying to do if you're a bubble team right now?
Well, now that's not too difficult either, because to go home after day 2 is go home after day 2. If you make it to day 3, not only do you get the notoriety for yourself and your sponsors that, hey, I made day 3 in the World Championship, but you also get a big bag of prizes that goes with that top 20 team. And 21st, as I said, goes buys gas and goes home. But Team 20 gets to go home with a real nice prize bag worth several $1,000s. So it's a big hump jump to get from 21 to 20. So yeah, it's important if you're hanging out in the lower segment to move up there.
So what I'm hearing you say is 21 is great at the blackjack table, but in the Redfish World Championship is not what you want, my friend.
That would be called bust.
Well, one good point he's making is, like, the 20th place team goes home with something, so you're not going home empty-handed. In a lot of tournaments, it's just the top 3 or the top 5. So this is paying out or giving prizes out to 20th place. So you got to keep trying. You want to go home with something, right?
Yeah, well, you know, that's the name of the game. You want to win, but at that same point, if you feel like you're outside the top 10 and maybe like, hey, so a lot of things that got to go our way to get into that, in that position, you know, there comes some gamesmanship into this piece.
So let me just bring this back into play. If you look at those top 5 teams right there, 3 of those teams had painters when they came in. And by painters, folks at home, I mean fish that the tail was just touching that magic line of 27 inches. Now, let's suppose 3 of those teams went over, or they bring them in tomorrow and they go over. They're going to be suddenly out because they only got 2 fish now instead of 3 tomorrow. So there's a lot of danger with teams bringing in fish that are painting that line. They can drop out real fast, and that board can shuffle up so quick you won't know what happened.
And look at this right here. So if I'm beyond the combat right now at 26.7, and I'm looking over my shoulder, who scares me? All of them.
I mean, I was really surprised that every one of those line painters worked out. I mean,
they were touching it too. I mean, they touched it, but they did not go over.
Well, if we're going to talk about that, why don't we bring the director, Chris Harwood, up here, and let's just talk about that very segment.
I think that's a great idea.
You know, as we transition it, so why don't we bring the boss up here?
I'll tell you what, I want to check out and hand this to him.
Chris, why don't you come up here and walk us through some of this? You know, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Harwood, the director of this tournament, and so you've heard all of us kind of talking about where the weighing is and all that kind of stuff. We had a couple of close calls, and ultimately, you know, Jimmy is making his calls, and then if he has a question in his mind, to have a second set of eyes, you're that second set of eyes. How close was that?
Right, so the way we've always done it is he's going to do the first 2, and then I'm going to come in and make the third and final call. And a lot of times it literally can be that fish relaxing between the last time he measures it and the time I pick it up. And that's what will happen with one of them. I know I literally watched it go. And when I slid it in, it laid its head down, and it was just in. You couldn't have put another millimeter of fish in between that line and his tail, but he was in that last time. So it's going to come down to a lot, man. You know, weather's going to play a factor. It is a little rough. Coming back in the morning time, the run is pretty good. It's going to be a little rough and even, but the wind's supposed to taper off as we get into the weekend. So a little less tomorrow and a little more on Saturday. I really feel like you got to be in the 20s, somewhere in that 20, high 19s to have a shot at it, and the guys in the top 3 are going to have to falter, because those are 3 hammers right there in the top 4, really, with that 24. You got 3 24-pound bags and a 26.7. Those guys can fish their tails off. They know how to close out a tournament.
Well, you got number 2.5 points that separate first through 5th place right there, and so that's tight as you can get for day 1.
Yeah. Like you said, the first 2 or 3 teams are going to have to help the rest of the field, and they're going to have to make up some ground on. They're going to have to swing for some hammers.
Now, like the point Gritter was making,
I was thinking the same thing you were. I wanted to only say, hey, these top couple guys, but anything can happen. Boat problems, whatever. And I also want to point out, these tournament directors, no one wants to have to disqualify a fish for being too long. And these guys do everything possible. They give it 3 shots, and it's a matter of just like a breath of it going under that line. So they don't want to have to say, oh, sorry, dude, you're out. And luckily you didn't have to do that today.
Yeah, luckily we had some really quality fish. I'll tell you something I noticed different with these Louisiana fish versus the Florida fish where we're from. The Florida fish tend to have more of a pointed top section to their tails. These Louisiana fish have more of a rounded tail, kind of similar to a bass. So those longer fish are going to be, they're technically, their bodies look a little longer and a little more round. There were some big fish. I know there was one that was over 10 pounds on one of the teams. If we had been weighing them individually, that'd have been over a 10-pound fish.
I wonder what it is about this environment that makes these fish grow different ways.
Genetics and all the nutrients that are brought down by the Mississippi River and deposited into the Louisiana estuaries, man. The amount of bait and food they get to feed on and forwards, they're just different. They're just built different over here, man. Really looking forward to see what we got over the next couple of days. Glad all the anglers made it back. I know it was a bumpy ride coming back, but hey, this is a $125,000 total purse tournament, right? You want to be in that top 20. You want to take something home. So to say you finish in the top 20 in this tournament, you beat some of the best anglers in the country.
Absolutely.
Chris, we talked about this, and Gritter, he does such a good job up here. And Chris, but talk a little bit about your team, that what it takes, the amount of work that goes in not only to a tournament like this, but some of those sponsors are how big they've showed up for you this year.
Right. So I mean, Chris, you know how it is trying to pull off a tournament up there, but to pull one off on this magnitude and this level with the banquets and the presentation that you guys are bringing from the Game Time Sports Network, it takes a lot. And you got to have a wonderful team that helps support you and wonderful sponsors. I got a great team. Jimmy Melton's been my partner in the Florida Redfish Series and the National Redfish League and Redfish World Championship since the beginning. Couldn't ask for a better guy. We're really yin and yang with each other. Best partner you could ever ask for is my wife Kelly. She is a part of everything that we do with this. She's always thinking of the little things that I may not. She's got the woman behind the scenes doing the computer stuff with all the social media posts, emails. She is a driving force, and so is Miss Stormy. She has a large role she plays in our series back in Florida and in here. And my son, that you didn't get to see behind the trailer, he runs our bag line, keeping all these anglers running, keeping the bags flowing. So it really takes a team. The sponsors, I can't say enough about the state of Mississippi and what they've extended to us. The Gulf Fresh Mississippi Seafood Program, the title sponsor, that was a 5-minute conversation. They said, let's do it. We want to be a part of it. And then Plate Coastal Mississippi is a part of it. The city of Gulfport, Frog Togs, Chandelier Brewing Company, where we're going to have our weigh-in at on Saturday to crown our champion, is a huge part of it. Everybody, Berkeley, Savage Gear, Four Horsemen Cork, Battery Tender, Mercury. We got the Mercury trailer here. We found 4 boats that had faulty light kill switches at the boat inspection that they got fixed. So paying attention to the details in something like this is really what's going to set us apart from everybody else.
Well, hey, when you talk about Chandelier Brewing Company real quick, we're going to have the weigh-in there on Saturday, but that's going to be a huge event so if you're in the local area, I challenge you to come out here. You're going to have a great time. They're going to close off the city streets, and they're going to have vendors, they're going to have food, they're going to have games, they're going to have a concert. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a great time.
Multiple concerts, but they're going to take a break between 4 and 6. They're going to police escort us over there, and we're going to weigh in on their big stage between 4 and 6.
Man, so it's going to be a great time here, Chris. I know you're already ready for day 2.
I am, and I just want to reiterate what he's saying. It takes a lot. I mean, I have a partner in the Southern Redfish Cup. It's just not one person. There's a lot of behind the scenes, and these guys have done a great job to put this big event together. I mean, it's a lot to it. There's a lot of moving parts.
Well, I was about to tell him, not only he better give credit to Jimmy, but his wife, man, if he doesn't, he might end up on the couch tonight. I just say, you know you better say something good about her.
No, never. I never feel obligated. She does so much. The whole team is phenomenal. The whole team. It It's a total effort. There's so many moving pieces with this. Making sure teams get checked in properly, making sure they're getting weighed, making sure they're at the tanks properly and the fish stay alive. We have one dead fish of all the fish that got brought in today. Across this rough water, we only have one fish fatality. So we're so proud about that. Conservation is a big thing with us. Education in the future. Gavin, when he graduates college, is going to be charged with being a part of the NRL. He's going to create the first junior and high school program for tournament red fishing.
Yeah, we talked about that last night at the banquet. It's outstanding, of growing the next generation and making redfish into a household name.
Right. Everybody knows you can go to any store in just about the country and buy something bass, right? So red fishing is pretty regional, and we haven't done a whole lot to seed our sport and to grow our sport into the future. So that's a big goal and initiative for the NRL by 2030 is to get that going.
I mean, yeah, so what people don't realize is that you really want to get these youngsters involved because they're the next teams. They start young. We saw a couple father-son teams. That eventually that father's going to want to retire. And that son's going to need a partner. So you just want to get the word out. We want as many people to come participate in these events as possible. And no one should be scared to try to come do it. You never know. We've had guys that fished one tournament and won it. So it's an open field. You got to, yes, qualify to get to this event. But his other tournament, my tournament, anybody should come give it a shot.
Well, you talk about growing the next generation. I don't think we can find another gritter out there. I mean, they broke the mold with him. You don't get another gritter like that. What does he mean to what you're doing here?
Well, first of all, there's a reason they broke the mold. Okay. I don't think the world can take two, and it's just like my wife. I don't think the world can take two of her either. Gritter, I tell you what, I was so glad that I reached out to Gritter and brought the idea to him to help us regenerate this, what he had created in another series that I won't name at the moment, that kind of got distorted into something that his vision was not. And when we had a conversation, I mean, he and I came over here to meet, and we went and had dinner for the first time. It was the first time we physically met each other. We went to dinner and literally ordered the same drinks. We ordered the same meal, so it was like I was looking at myself, and he felt like he was looking at the younger version of himself. So I feel like having him and bringing him back, a lot of the anglers are so glad to see him back and involved in the sport. And he talked about the other night how much his dream had been relit. Isn't that what you said?
I did.
Yep, how your dream had been relit that you had lost all those years ago. So we're looking forward to see how far we can take this and grow it. And hopefully we can make this the Bassmaster Classic of the Redfish world.
And another thing I want to point out is anyone's watching this or has a company and they want to sponsor, they're up in the Carolinas or Georgia or they're down here in Florida, we're always looking for new sponsors. We're open to come on, be part of the Southern Redfish Cup, be part of the Redfish World Championship. I mean, we're wide open to having new people.
So with that, real quick, let's transition it for Redfish World Championship. If I'm a big time sponsor and I'm scrolling across this right now, how do I get to be a part of this?
All you got to do is reach out. We'll make it happen. We've tailored so many sponsorship packages to kind of fit what the companies can do or willing to do to help not only put the event on, for the payouts, but to put the prize packages together for the anglers at the end. Because, I mean, they're going to take on 13 through 20 is going to take on over about a $3,000 prize package from this. And then 12th to the 1st is going to take on the cash. So
You could be right here on the jersey, right here.
The jersey. I mean, we're listening. Like, if you want us to come to your state, you believe in what we're doing, you want to see this thing grow, reach out.
Between what he's doing and what we're doing, I mean, we're covering basically all the redfish area, So we got it. It's wide open. Come on.
So the way you qualify to get to the Redfish World Championship, there's a couple of ways. You can qualify through a lot of the qualifying divisions or tournaments that we have. The Southern Redfish Cup is one. Redfish Madness is another. The Power Pole National Redfish Tour is another. The Florida Redfish Series is another way you can qualify. So a lot of those are grassroots tournaments that have fathers and sons, husbands and wives that come out and fish. And depending on how you finish that's how you get an invitation to this. Another way is a legacy invite. I really wanted to focus on getting guys who fished the IFA, the Boy Albertos, the Redman Cup days, which is what Gritter fished, get them back into the sport. So we got some of those here. We got some legacy invikes. Well, a couple of them are doing pretty good. So we're really we want to get the sport back healthy. And it got so distorted with overnight tournaments that just treat their anglers wrong. When you come fish one of these tournaments, you're going to leave with exactly what we advertise we're going to pay. You're going to leave with a check at that time, and we're not going to falter from that. So the anglers are the most important. They make this happen for us.
And the sponsors are going to get promoted.
Right, and the sponsors are going to get promoted, and the anglers are going to be treated right. All right, so schedule events. What time will we start tomorrow? Round 2 here.
Round 2 is going to be the same thing. Boats in the water by 5:30, and then we're going to send them off around 6 a.m. Hopefully the wind will die down so they have a better ride back tomorrow.
Well, folks, we're going to be right back here tomorrow afternoon for the weigh-ins. You're going to see more of Gritter and Chris here talking with the anglers. They're the stars of the show. And Chris, man, I tell you what, man, you class act event you're putting on here. And I know all the anglers really appreciate your hard work and all that you're putting in here, and all that you and your team and Gritter and all that y'all put into this kind of stuff. And it's a great event, and we look forward to launch tomorrow morning, man.
All right, we'll see you guys in the morning, day 2.
All right, folks, here on the Game Time Sports Network here, and on behalf of Jay Harper, and we're excited that you joined us today. We're going to see you right here early morning at 5:30. They're going to have the live streaming launch tomorrow morning, so you're going to see the boats go back out, and we'll be right back here with you tomorrow afternoon. You're going to see all the characters that you saw today, and we'll see on moving day where they're going to end up for the rest of this tournament.
All right.
This is no ordinary tournament. This is the Redfish World Championship, where skill meets strategy, where equipment meets endurance, where every cast, every choice, every second counts. Only one will rise. Only one will be called champion.